Alright, I started it. Ooh, it says excellent connection. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to see.
Excellent connection.
There you go. That's crazy. Freaking 18 hours ago, 20 hours ago, it's a 700 subscriber stream. And now, at this very freaking moment, it's a freaking 900 subscriber stream. Damn, we already got our first like, the hell?
That would be me. I don't know who the second like was, but the first one was me.
It's two?
Oh, there's 3 watching so far now. So people are instantaneously watching.
I feel
Hello.
special.
Hey, that means at least somebody out there is looking forward to your streams with bated breath.
I hope that I hope that a lot of people come, but I really hope that Shark comes along because he was saying how he doesn't really get the chance that often that tune into live streams.
I had a lot of interesting conversations with our Lithuanian shark friend.
Dude, I really can't wait for him to make that video.
I'm telling you, looking forward to that.
Yeah.
I got a glass of milk just because it's like one of the things I've been drinking a lot lately. And the little bastard cat that I have here is just trying to get up on my lap and crawl up on my desk. Yoink my fucking dairy. You ain't getting it. I'm gonna kick you off the side of the couch, you little bucklehead. There we go.
Don't like cats like doesn't milk their thing?
Not always. This one very much enjoys milk, but it makes him sick.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Well, we use like a lactose-free type of skim milk type of thing.
Yeah.
He loves that stuff, and he can drink it without throwing it up. So we give that to him from time to time.
Huh. Into the season. Fire fortune today.
All right. So, Marcus.
Yeah.
A little over 24 hours ago, you were at almost 200 subscribers lower than you are now. You have gained 200 subscribers in a little over a day. How does that make you feel?
It's crazy. Like I'll like go to bed and then I'll wake up with like 20 unreplied comments. It's like, what the fudge? It's crazy. It's something that I've never experienced before, so it's not a lot of words that can go along with it because it's something that I'm still exploring, you know. I've never had this much attention before for like anything, so it's a new feeling.
Yeah.
I don't know why I love updating this my anime list.
Well, we gotta get you into more anime.
Yeah, that is very true.
You have put your foot in the door, my friend. It has merely been a few months since you have begun this endeavor. By the time I'm done with you, you will be exhausted, and all of the anime that I have recommended you will be completed. You will have watched all of it. You will be wondering, where is the next island on One Piece? You will be wondering, how is the headless waifu still alive in Durarara? You will be wondering how the immortals in Bakano are still able to fucking form themselves together after being demolished by bullets. You will be so overwhelmed by creative fiction, you will no longer understand what is real and what is fake.
Sounds exciting.
I will, bro.
It's crazy to think that I barely just started expanding my anime like earlier this year. SG off the bat. How's it going, my friend? We weren't even expecting to be live streaming today. We thought we were gonna do this next week, but the Solitude was like, "Let's do it." How you doing, my friend? Already catching a live stream again. What a guy!
I was talking about 1K subscribers within a week.
Oh, pretty good. That's good to hear. Yesterday, what?
Well, yesterday I was talking about, we'll get 1,000 subscribers on this channel in a week. Here it is a day later.
I know, freaking Social Blade cannot comprehend my channel's growth right now. Actually,
Seems a lot more people swung by and stuck around after I had left.
I think because you were saying your goodbyes and everybody else that was like lurking in there was saying their goodbyes.
Nice.
Or maybe, dude, I was surfing and you popped up again. Hell yeah! Because I think I'll pop up every time for you since you're subbed. Hello,
Yeah.
ups? What do you mean, ups? I? UPS? You did added up 96 views. Hey, Koichi, what's up? Yo, we got people recurring. It's a good thing we just started the live stream today because we were gonna do it next week, but you know, since we don't have a schedule, you might as well just live stream whenever we can. Let me see, where are we at? Because we named this 900, but we're not. I don't think. Oh my god, we're at 876. Yeah, we were just. Huh?
For everyone watching, today we're going to be discussing some my anime list stuff, more weeb discussions. We're also going to be talking about when we might be putting out these podcasts.
Also, we're trying to figure out how to watch anime live without getting taken down.
Yeah, that's something we're trying to set up.
We're gonna watch animes that we've already watched or that are not airing. Basically,
yeah.
96 subs. I mean, but you got it. Wait, what'd you say? My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Nah. We're just talking about some projects that Marcus here wants to undertake.
Yeah, let me see. 96 subs. I mean, but you got added up 6,819 views. Poggers. That is crazy. Freaking that one hike, the chance ball one with Oikawa, that thing has 18.6k views in the past 48 hours, which is insane.
That's nuts.
I don't even know. I'm assuming that the season 4 part 2, I'm assuming that those manga moments might pass up chance ball, because I heard that the current match that's happening is the match to watch. I was kind of thinking, I had kind of had a cool idea where, like, when season 4 was happening, maybe I make a Haikyuu manga moment for each episode kind of thing, but I would have to be fast. I literally just subscribed today. LOL, your upload rate is fast. Yeah, I mean Monday through Friday, and then I guess weekends live stream so far. I mean, that's how we're keeping it. I'm gonna be adding more stuff though. I think I'm gonna be posting. I'm probably gonna be posting my podcast either in the middle of the week or on the weekends, like on a Sunday or something.
I'm thinking maybe not necessarily sticking to a day. I think as long as you upload a podcast Thursday, Friday, or Saturday each week.
Yeah.
I think that'd be pretty solid.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe lean towards Saturday because you have your normal content Monday through Friday.
Oh yeah, and Fire Force is on Friday too.
And starting off, I don't know if we need to do it weekly. We'll get into the groove. We won't put it off, obviously. We'll be recording these podcasts a lot more often than just once a week, but we'll see how things go.
Probably gonna have to record more than one during the week because you're gonna have that road trip soon.
Yeah, a couple weeks here.
I mean, we'll get that figured out. I mean, we're also planning like some vlogs and stuff because we are planning to go to a bunch of conventions once this quarantine breaks out. You know, that's basically what we were doing. Everything that we were talking about during the live stream, like after we got done with the live stream, like as soon as we went to bed and woke up, we just started thinking about what we're gonna do next. That's where we're trying to add more content to the channel because I want to do more than just reaction videos and my Haikyuu manga videos, because I want to do podcasts and I want to do analyst videos too. Does your friend got a channel? He does, but he does not upload. Dude, you should make some like anime channel.
I have very little in the ways of knowledge in video production and editing and proper recording. I have a decrepit YouTube channel that I used to upload to just unedited gameplay videos using Bandicam. If you can find it, it's not going to be that hard to find, and I can't take it down because I don't have the email. I used a Yahoo email account to create that YouTube account. Yeah, no doubt that you did. But yeah, I used a Yahoo email account, and Yahoo is a shell of a company now.
Well, hello
And
again, YouTube. 5 years
yeah,
ago.
5 years ago, last upload. Hello again, YouTube. I didn't even upload that much, but I had a cool little series going
Oh,
on.
oh, this was
The
the Cactus
TF
Canyon review they were
tutorial.
talking about.
Yeah, I was talking about the Cactus Canyon map review.
Hey
It's
guys.
so bizarre that we decided to
Oh
make that.
God, my voice.
But yeah, I actually had a minorly successful like series on this old ancient YouTube channel that I haven't uploaded to for 5 years now. I made a tutorial series called TF Tutorial.
Alright, man.
Oh,
I pretty much got here to
sorry.
say hi. I gotta go keep up the good work. Hey, man, I appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by. You didn't have to, but you
Nothing
did
for stopping
anyway.
by.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for saying hi. I'm just
Definitely keep
running
up the
on.
work.
Don't mind me.
Don't worry, more content's coming. I don't want to hear my voice.
No, that's about all you'll hear from those videos. I had a really weird audio mess up or mistake. It wasn't recording my voice properly, and at the time in the description you'll see I played it off as I'm just sick.
I have a
But there's
sore throat.
there's no playing that off. Like the video,
Hey
the
guys,
silent
this is
gunslinger.
T42 gameplay on the part 2 of me and Salty Roofer. We are on the new payload beta map, and we are excited here to play it, and it's pretty cool.
For me, it's
That's me when I was 14.
You were 14.
Yes.
Ah, man. I was 18.
Actually?
I'm a full 4 years older than you, bro.
Yes.
Which I kind of already knew. I'm significantly older than half the people I hang out with online. That's not saying anything. It's just coincidence. But yeah, sometimes I weird myself out. That voice though, your voice sounded so much higher pitched than I remember it sounding.
Oh my god,
It's almost like you know when you're in middle school and everyone in your grade feels like the big kid, but then like 2 or 3 years later you look back at your grade and the kids in that grade you were in 2 or 3 years ago, they all seem like little shit fucks.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. Like at the time when we were making that video, I'm like, yo, my bro Marcus and I were gonna make it. We're both adults. We got this. In reality, I was fresh out of high school. Oh, no, I wasn't. I was senior year in high school still. And you were a sophomore, right?
I think a freshman.
You were a freshman. Yeah, in reality you were a squeaky freshman and I was a senior just about to get out of high school. And your voice back at the time, like back when we were making that video, and you had one on your channel too. I don't know if it's still there. But at the time it seemed like you were a lot more deeper voiced. This is going to sound really stupid and maybe a little cocky, but I don't think I've changed at all with my voice. My voice still sounds as monotone as it did back then.
I mean, I don't know. I've known you for so long. It's not like it's not like that. Like I've heard like a drastic change. It wasn't like we stopped talking for years to be like for it to be like, oh, your voice developed over time. Excuse me. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like kind of like how like if you lose or gain weight, you don't really notice because you're always with yourself, kind of thing. So you're always with the other person, so you don't really notice if their voice changes because you hear that like gradual change, but it's not. It's so gradual over time, but you're always with that person. It's not like a big thing.
Yeah, it's not until you look back and that's when you realize that there's been a lot of change.
I didn't even know my voice was that high pitched. That is not okay. It's not fair. People would bully that little kid back then on YouTube instead of helping him out. I'm on my phone. I'm reading a text message. Give me a second.
If I'm just eating garlic rye chips. The best part of Gardetto's trail mix or snack mix or whatever it is.
Oh, this is turning into an ASMR video because
Hey.
Salty's eating chips.
Can you guys hear me
You have
eating
to
these
be
chips?
careful what you matter.
Oh, welcome, Guillermo Garamade.
I just found your
Guillermo.
channel. Subscribed. Oh, which video did you watch? Which video did you come from?
Is it Guillermo? I think it's Guillermo.
I'm crying a vibe. Why are you crying a vibe? Because you're in a live stream or because of my videos or both? Tell me. Don't leave me in suspense. Come on, type faster. I'm just like, type faster.
You can't wait for 900 subs, bro.
4 of them? Which 4?
Guillermo.
Murder of Crows. Okay. It was too good. Yeah, Murder of Crows is probably my favorite one that I've done so far because all the panel changes. I've rewatched that moment, like, oh, you saw just one block? Yeah, that was a pretty good moment. And okay, Chance Ball. All the most popular ones of the Haikyuu manga ones, basically. And the Nushio double save. Okay, surpassing the limits. That's when you know I've watched those moments so many times where I can, like, you describe it and I know exactly, like, what the clip or moment is called. That's the thing, though. When I make the Haikyuu manga videos, like, I literally have to watch those moments, like, dozens and dozens and dozens of times just to make sure they're, like, correct and in sync and perfect with what's going on. It takes hours to do it because like, honestly, like, if I was lazy with it, I could probably do it in 30 minutes, but since I actually, like, want it to be good and I want it to seem realistic, it takes a lot. It takes a few hours to do it. Just notice you have a ton of videos with less views. I'll check them out as well. Hey, I appreciate that. Yeah, the ones with less views are usually the reaction ones, depending on anime. Like, the God of High School one, you know, I'm satisfied with the views, but, you know, I thought I'd get more because it's, like, the most recent one that I'm reacting to. Fire Force is doing well. Avatar, that thing came out when I was 7, and that thing is baking out hundreds of views per video. You deserve much more views, but I bet it's because Haikyuu is so niche. Yeah, Haikyuu is literally my niche. Like, a lot of people were telling me that, like the Haikyuu community / fandom, they're at my channel, basically. Like, everybody who's in the Haikyuu fandom is on my channel, which is so awesome. They said that someone told me that the Haikyuu fandom, like, really appreciates the type of content I put out, and I'm glad that I have a community or a fandom that accepts me and appreciates my content, which is awesome. But seriously, it's 10 out of 10 for me, man. I really appreciate that. I love the feedback. I always love that positive feedback, and I enjoy constructive criticism as well. I really do appreciate that. Freaking
yeah, honestly.
Oh man, freaking dude! I remember when I first, like, started, like, my reaction videos, and I was talking to you in Speed about what I was reacting to and what episode I was on, and you guys were like, "Nah, you got to do double episodes just to catch up."
Yeah,
Dude,
it's honestly kind of like that sometimes, though.
I finished Fire Force perfectly, literally a week, like,
is
right
there
before it came out.
Is there a Haikyuu subreddit?
For sure,
there has to be a Haikyuu subreddit.
I'm not on there all that much, but I bet they gobble this cut up. 100% if you post it on our Haikyuu, they will love it. I'm scared of Reddit, dude. I have freaking, I don't know if it's the right word to use, but I have PTSD from Reddit, because when I've tried to post on Reddit, like, people have, like, definitely shitted on the post because, like, they're like, oh, you're just doing it for the views, and I'm like, well, what else would you post it on Reddit? I don't know how Reddit works. Like,
yeah, I've tried posting some of your vids on Reddit, but I don't have the same issues. I have an issue with
100,000 members. Oh my god!
With people, like, or not people, but, like, Reddit taking down my posts because I don't have enough karma to post a video on that subreddit. It's really dumb. I've tried sharing some of your videos, some of my other friends' videos, and it's impossible to do. I don't use Reddit enough.
I don't know how Reddit works. Like, Like I thought, because like the way that
So
huh?
the way that it works, at least to my knowledge, in this specific situation, is if you don't have enough Reddit karma, you can't post certain things on certain
Yeah.
subreddits, because certain subreddits have certain restrictions to certain types of posts, like hyperlinks and links in general, videos, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. It's because people who browse a new category are more toxic. They waste their life on there. Yeah, the haiku one is huge. If you get too popular,
Oh,
if you get too popular,
hello.
you'll find more casual users who will be more. Hey, bye. All right, K time 23.
Dude, K times I drive by hidden warrior, dude.
And then he was like, "Hey, bye." He's like, "I showed my support. That's all that was needed." Yeah, cause like when I was using Reddit, like a lot of YouTubers that like I watched, they made it Reddit seem like you just get in, put your video, get out, and then like when you put your video, get out, your video gets out.
Dude, honestly, getting to the top of like any subreddit is a really big thing for nearly any content creator.
Bet. I'm really about to go to the Haikyuu Reddit right now, but Reddit is scary for me.
Dude, honestly, throw it out there.
Let me see. What I mean is, if your post doesn't get traction, the only ones who'll see it are the people who've seen everything on the sub and are waiting for more stuff. Gotcha.
Yeah, honestly, if those people see it and like it, they might
100
post it too.
102K members. God damn.
They're more critical. That's probably not something to be afraid of, though.
Yeah, but if the
Honestly.
content is good, like your video will definitely get recognized. I subbed your channel because the Haikyuu manga of anime sound. Hey, I appreciate that. That would those videos probably take the most effort out of all my videos. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at the Reddit. A lot of the literally like all the posts are just fan art. Like that's it, and cosplay. That's about it. Like I'm literally just scrolling for days right now.
Guillermo Guillermo, I really hope I'm not butchering that. It seems like they're an r/Haikyuu like patron almost, an expert, if you will.
I don't even know how to I don't even think I could
A
put a
watermark?
watermark on a video that already exists without getting rid of the views.
Honestly, make a re-edit, but like actually, I don't know how that would work. I'm pretty sure you can make a re-edit and like link it back to the original or something, right? Is there a way you do that?
I have no idea. I've never heard of that.
I might just be retarded. Anyway, you have a watermark on the stream right now. No, you have on the bottom right corner.
Oh.
The M.
But did that work though? Because like if you went to the Haikyuu chance ball, so say you clicked on the link, and then right there on the bottom right, it's there. But it's not like it's not like on the video though. It's just a watermark that I have on my channel in general. I'm a heavy Reddit user, but I only use r/Haikyuu for post episode discussions when anime is airing. I'm not a fan art cosplay consumer. Yeah, but that's for YouTube. The watermark. Yeah, there's no way.
Man, I am oblivious. Yeah, they'd probably click on the link on Reddit, and they'd be seeing the video, and the watermark would be there. So I don't think you have anything to worry about. I think the watermark is already there.
I only started doing the watermark. Let me see when I started doing it. I'm checking all my videos right now. I started doing it like I think 2 months ago.
Oh, all right. I see.
Let me see.
Maybe post some of your more recent stuff on Reddit too. I wouldn't recommend just splooging all of your content there, though.
Okay, so the first one where I put my watermark was breaking the iron wall. I don't know. I'll probably figured all that freaking logistics or specifics later in time. Because right now, I don't want to like. I don't know. I know that probably posting it on a subreddit will, you know, help my channel and boost it, but I want to post it right. You know, I don't want to come off as that guy who's really just posting it. I could care less about the subreddit because I do care about the community, but I just don't want to. All that is just me just putting my videos that I've already made on the subreddit just to get more views. You know.
Maybe when you make a new one. Maybe when you make a new
Like a brand new one.
manga audio video. Maybe try posting it to Reddit like the moment you upload it to YouTube.
I'll probably do it when I do Crowning the King one, because the next one is just a speech, so it's not as like epic, but it's a speech that someone requested, so I'm gonna do the speech, and then after that I'm gonna do a really cool moment after. It's not an epic moment, but it's like a okay, that's pretty badass type of thing.
Epic gamer moment.
Yeah, that thing.
That thing. We would know. You and I both are aware of those. We've had a few in our time.
Let me see, because I have a. I think I like the most about the haiku with anime sounds is that people request the moments that they want to see.
Yeah, that's a nice.
You play any games? Oh my god, dude! we play.
See, capsule. You have no idea. This guy's first like 5 to 6 years, maybe even more, on YouTube were all video game oriented. It's been like 5 months since he swapped over to this, and he still does video game stuff on his other channel.
I play video games all the time. It's basically my life. Anime and video games is my life.
Right now, a lot of Counter-Strike. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I'm done with Counter-Strike. I'm on Valorant now. That's like my full-time game at this point, Valorant.
All right. Well, I'm a little bit behind on the Marcus Minor / Mortal Men lore.
What games you like? I like competitive games. Like, I'm a competitive person, you know, I like Valorant, CS:GO, kind of Rainbow Six Siege, but I love story-based games. Like, I'm in the middle of playing The Last of Us Part 2. I'm trying so hard to beat that game, but it's so long. I'm trying to beat that game. I've played, let me see, my favorite, I love the Resident Evil franchise. I like Square Enix games. Like, I like the Life is Strange series. I love the Telltale series of like The Walking Dead and the Batman game that they made.
Capsule wants to know.
What rank did you get at CS? I mean, the highest rank that I've gotten on matchmaking is DMG, but I don't play matchmaking. I use Faceit and ESEA, and the highest rank I've gotten on Faceit was 10, and the highest I've gotten on ESEA was A. I gotta go, man. I'm gonna make dinner now. All right, see ya. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Really appreciate it.
Enjoy the bread, SG. Good to see you.
He's literally making the bread. He said he's gonna make dinner now.
Yeah, he's making the bread. The eating usually occurs soon after the creation of. I'm not gonna get into this with you. If you make dinner, you eat it. If you make dinner, you eat it. You're not gonna just sit there and look at it.
Let's go. Yes, sir. All right, CSG.
CSG.
I'm guessing you currently play CS right now, Capsule? It's a similar style to Telltale games. Making pasta. Ooh. Except
Heavy Rain.
Face like that. Oh, you played ESEA?
Heavy Rain. Yeah, Heavy Rain's a classic. Heavy Rain is a classic.
Oh snap! I didn't even
I've never played it
just
because those games aren't really my thing. But yeah, Heavy Rain is definitely Telltale-esque. Like Telltale.
I've heard of it. I've heard a lot of good things. Like, that's one of the best games ever. Like, story-based games ever.
Yeah,
it's like things about it.
It's like one of the first cinematic interactive games like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, pre-Telltale. I used to play a lot, but I kind of got bored. I need to get another 144 hertz monitor. What is yours broken? Yo, once you use a 60Hz monitor and then you go to 120 hertz or 144 hertz, you cannot go back. It's impossible to go back because you see how terrible 60 hertz is. 60 hertz is awful. It's god awful. Oh my, 879, dude. We're closing in.
Yo, Guillermo. This ain't much of a spoiler for Marcus because I do recommend. This is something you would enjoy, Marcus.
What?
But yo, Guillermo. My favorite bug in Heavy Rain is that one that busts the main character, so he just shouts Sean a lot for every input for QuickTime events. Fucking hilarious.
Detective is a story with groundbreaking cinematics for his time. Fuck, I want to play it now. How much is it?
Yeah, it's probably dirt cheap.
Probably.
It was originally on PS3, I think.
I'm really good to Valorant because I'm treating the sprays like CS and it's not the same. Honestly, I treat the sprays like CS and it works out for me, to be honest.
You haven't seen that bug?
What bug?
No, I'm talking with Guillermo. There's a dumb bug. I don't remember exactly how to activate it, but if you input things in a certain way at a point in the story,
Damn it, it's
the main character just
$20.
starts screaming Sean with every like dialogue instance, and all of the quick time events. Like when it pops up with a button and then like the action the button's meant to perform, it just says Sean.
Yeah, I got a new GPU and it's an Omar, so I can only get
Yeah, that one.
144 hertz with DVI. It doesn't have a DVI port. Maybe you can get a DVI adapter for it, or would you just rather just get an entirely new monitor? It costs $20. I don't have $20, but there is a demo. Yeah, these graphics, like I could tell, like right now, like compared to the current games, this looks like shit. But like back then,
Yeah, it's all
I could tell like this was like the graphics back then.
Yeah, it was pretty high end for the time, like 2007, 2008. Came out. I think it was one of the PS3 launch titles.
Probably, let me
Could be
see.
wrong now. I could be
Probably
wrong
New
now.
Meyer, to be honest. Is it late where you are? It's 12:46 in the morning for me, and it's 1:46 for you, Salty.
Yeah,
Yeah,
146.
yeah. It's kind of late for us. What about you guys?
Don't mind if you call me John. I have sort of gave that away in my profile.
3:46 here. Damn.
3:46 a.m. Yeah, Mo.
Oh, it's 3:46 for you too, Capsule. Team No Sleep. That literally was us yesterday.
Shit. Yeah, I was up until like 7 in the morning.
I was up until 6 in the morning on the live stream. We were on live stream for like literally 7 hours.
No, you were up until like 6:20 your time. You were up for like 20 or 30 minutes longer than I was.
I stayed up for a little bit too because I had a protein shake.
I went to sleep and this fellow blew up my Discord. Not blew up, but like
I messaged you like one
Discord,
time.
like twice, maybe 3 times.
Wow.
Anyway, listen here. Allow me to blow things a little bit out of proportion, all right? For the theatrics of it, Marcus. He's all like telling me everyone's like chatting up his stream, and I just miss like tons of people coming in and saying hi. Man, last stream was nuts.
Last stream it exceeded my expectations because I had -5 expectations for the stream. I was like, yo, nobody's gonna come, nobody's gonna watch it. Blah, blah, blah. You like Hunter x Hunter? I haven't watched it yet. It's in my watch list.
Oh yeah. I put it on. I recommended it to him for a while ago.
I just started expanding my anime like in the beginning of this year.
Yeah, the 2012 version. Yeah, I've seen HXH. I really enjoy that. Fucking Hisoka, right? What a creep.
3:47 p.m. here. What the? How is it? Where is it? 3:47 p.m. at?
Well, it's always day somewhere.
That picture, it's so I can't tell. It's like really small.
Yeah. 2011 is what I. Did I say 2012? I meant 2011.
You haven't seen Hunter x Hunter? Whoa, 2011 you mean? Yeah, I haven't. I literally started expanding my anime this year. Honestly, I don't know if it's a good recommendation at this point, just because it doesn't look like it's going to get finished. Oh.
Honestly, like the fact that it's not going to get finished, the creator is almost always sick. But the fact that it's not going to get finished, it's tragic. I'd love to see the end. I'd love to see that story resolve itself. But the stories that happen along the way are so good, and the animation is so good, and yeah, hiatus, hiatus. That's the whole meme. But yeah, everything about that show, everything in the 2011 version is just very well done, and it's just such a solid show that I can't not recommend that.
Definitely gonna watch it. It's just hard when you got a reaction channel and you gotta like edit your videos and stuff and make your haiku. Like honestly, like shoot, that'd probably be the anime that I could watch live. Hunter x Hunter. Yeah, go to anime. I've heard so many good
Yeah.
things about Hunter x
Yeah,
Hunter.
Guillermo.
Realistically,
Yeah.
the ending of the anime does give some level of closure. So is
Yeah,
it
it kind of
finished or is it
does.
not closed or is it not finished?
It's not really finished, in really any sense.
Hold on.
But the way it got that out? Question marks.
Alright, I gotta head out. Never thought I'd enjoy 2B's Red as much as I did. Keep up the good vids. Your hard work makes some test more job. Hey, I appreciate it. Don't worry, I'll definitely keep up the effort and the hard work. I don't want to keep you, but man, thank you so much for tuning in. Hope to see you in the next live stream, and I hope to see you, commenting stuff on my videos. I appreciate it. Question mark. Freaking love you.
See ya? Question mark. Have a good night.
So I don't even
Well,
care about the
day.
manga being on perpetual hiatus. Did you
Yeah,
read
so,
all of Haikyuu? No, I did not. I'm not reading past season 4, part 1. I don't want to spoil myself because I want to react to it and want my reaction to be fresh. I don't want to like read past it and be like, oh, so that's what happened.
Guillermo wants to know what types of content you're planning on focusing on.
So I'm gonna, of course, I'm gonna keep on doing the Haikyuu manga, the Haikyuu manga with anime sounds, and I'm gonna do my reaction videos. And the 2 new things that are becoming is Salty and I, the man in our Discord called me. We're gonna start doing a podcast, talking about anime, of course, and I'm gonna start doing anime analysis video, like going into depth about anime shows, about their characters, the stories, the impact, blah 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 that I had in the anime, and just taking a deeper look into an anime where only a weeb would do that, or someone who's really passionate about doing it. So those are the 2 things that are coming: podcasts and analyst videos for anime. Oh, that makes sense. I won't say anything then.
Nah, dude was about to spoil something for you.
Probably.
Dude, stand-up guy. Thanks for not spoiling something. I personally don't really care much for Haikyuu. I know. I'm pretty much a black lamb here, but I don't watch sports anime.
I was about to
just
spit. You better not.
friend here,
I'm keeping my stuff fresh. I don't want to know what happened. I would urge you to wait. I would urge you to consider doing this style of content for other animes with great adaptations. Like example, you could try to do this with keep it to you, like my manga videos. That type of format with that.
I believe Marcus had some copyright issues with Kimetsu no Yaiba earlier in the year. Demon Hunter or Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba.
Oh my god, Demon Slayer got me 2 of my copyright strikes. Literally.
Yeah, I think that might be a bit of a challenging task. Yeah, there's great potential on YouTube for the manga anime hybrid style. Yeah, definitely.
Demon Slayer would be a very huge risk to do because Demon Slayer, they copyright strike my videos like no other time. Because the last 2 months I've been in survival mode because I had 2 copyright strikes just from Demon Slayer, and I deleted all my Demon Slayer videos because of it. They're really hard on copyright.
We might talk about Demon Slayer, but like as far as reactions and anime manga mashup videos go, I don't know if Marcus can do those.
It's so sad to hear. Yeah, it was honestly like I'm not even exaggerating it. It was probably like the most stressful 2 months of my life because like it was videos came out slower because I just had to spend that extra time editing it, not because oh I had to do this to make it better, but it's like okay I got to make sure these clips are not copyright material. I had to use my gaming channel as like a dummy channel to see if it would get copyrighted. I just had like this 5-step process to make sure I wouldn't get copyright striked again. That guy who did the SpongeBob anime also got copyright striked. I heard about that. Wait, so what? He got copyright. He got copyright strike for making that.
It was like a 16-minute long SpongeBob anime someone made. I watched a good chunk of it. I honestly don't know how you can make sure that a video like this complies with copyright. I'm pretty sure that it's like a matter of how transformative it is, because like a lot of Marcus's videos are transformative. Universal is just full of cucks. They like to see their wives get fucked by other men.
How can you even be sure it complies with copyright or not when I do the demon?
Yeah.
They don't even give you a warning. Like it's just copyright strike, and then if you delete the video, it's still there. It's like there's no like. I wish they had a tool where like you could upload a video, but like it was like a test for copyright.
Like, honestly, to my understanding, the copyright system for YouTube is heavily skewed in the favor of the copyright holder.
Oh, definitely.
There's almost nothing that the YouTube channel can do in that type of situation.
Are you
Are
reading
you
any?
reading anything? Yeah, are you reading anything right now, Marcus?
I'm after I upload the 12th episode of Beastars. I'm gonna start reading the Beastars manga. That's the first manga I'm gonna read on this channel.
I heard about Beastars a while before it came out on Netflix. I heard about it being in development or production, and so I'm like, oh, that looks like a really cool show. I didn't know it was on Netflix, so I'm like, I'm gonna try and find it somewhere. And that's when I discovered it was on Netflix, but I found it on another iffy website. So I watched the first 4 episodes, and there were only 4 episodes out at the time. So I'm like, I'm gonna go read that because I really just wanted to continue reading it. I binged all 170 episodes or 170 chapters at the time in like 2 days. It was such a fucking good read. Yeah, Kingdom, medieval or not medieval, like ancient Korea, zombies.
Wait, really?
Uh-huh.
Wait,
Ancient Korea zombies. Like feudal Korea.
Did they make that show based off the anime?
Like which one?
There's a
Oh yeah,
live
on
action
Netflix.
yeah, called Kingdom.
Yeah,
and
it's based on the manga.
What?
Yeah.
That was my favorite zombie show right now.
You watched that on Netflix?
Hell yeah, that show was amazing.
Oh, dude, that's another whole thing you can do. That's a whole nother thing you can go into. I don't know if it would make a whole lot of sense doing on an anime centric channel, but you can at least we can at least have that.
Isn't that
Dude, we
not
can
like
have
a live
that
adaptation?
talking point on a podcast.
Is that not like a live adaptation?
Yeah, it's a.
Have you guys watched Slime? I have never heard of Slime. What is that?
Are you talking about like reincarnated as a slime? Or like something like that? I can't remember.
Oh, I've heard about that
the
one.
end of that is.
And for new anime coming out, you would want to react. And for new anime coming out soon, you would want to react. You can't go wrong with the Promised Neverland season 2. Fuck, if I'm gonna do that, I have to watch Promised Land freaking season 1.
Oh wait, am I talking about a different kingdom?
The Promised Neverland, is that what it's called? Let me see. Yeah, I found it. The Promised Neverland, the first season is 12 episodes. Oh my gosh, show is definitely popular based off the number of comments. Jesus. Watch list.
I think I may have been referencing the wrong kingdom. I pulled all the information I had about that out of what I know about the show on Netflix because I assumed that they were the same.
You got spoiled by the manga?
Man, I am such a retard.
And Kingdom has nothing to do with zombies. God damn it, Salty. What is wrong with you?
You were not listening to what I was saying just now?
Maybe.
I was going over that talking point. I'm 200 miles ahead of you. Marcus.
Shut up. I'm not spoiled.
Keep up.
I'm not spoiled, so no idea. But season 1 was good. Okay. Kingdom the manga is among the top 5 bestsellers in Japan every year for the past 6 years. So it has a terrible anime adaptation. So I guess I'll read. I guess I'll read the
really
manga
good,
instead of watching
really
anime.
good manga, horrible anime adaptation. Thank you for calling me out on that, Guillermo. I didn't know. I literally had no idea. I thought that the Netflix show with the zombies in Korea was. I thought that was.
I can't believe what's wrong with you.
The an adaptation of the manga.
I haven't. Steins Gate Zero. Is that what you're talking about? It has 24 episodes.
Steins Gate. Steins Gate Zero is an offshoot. It's sort of a sequel, but it's not. It's you'll understand if you watch Steins Gate. I have seen Steins Gate Capsule. It's really amazing.
It's about the War of the Seven Kingdoms in China around 300 to 200 BC. Go to anime. There's 2. Oh, there's 2.
Yeah. There's Steins Gate and there's Steins Gate Zero. And then there's a Steins Gate movie.
There's only Steins Gate Zero on Verve.
It's not like it on Verve it doesn't mean anything. Steins Gate Zero is like licensed by Crunchyroll, I think, but the original
Crunchyroll and Verve aren't they like literally like part of each other? Like, they have, like,
yeah, Verve is basically Crunchyroll's pet project. Yeah, Steins Gate the original is a fucking classic. Steins Gate Zero is. You'd have to watch Steins Gate to actually get it.
Oh, in episode 20?
Yeah, Guillermo. Yeah. Dude, there's just something about the way you react and the way you like. Even
What?
though the stream is muted and I can't hear what you're doing, I can tell when you're.
What?
I can tell. I just think it's funny that I look up and like it's just complete silence, and you're just like looking down. I'm like, what is he doing? He's playing George in the Jungle on his Nintendo DS.
On my phone.
I know it's a joke. It's called a joke.
Also on your
It's a
anime
horrible
watch list, you might want to include Parasite. I think I have that on.
Yeah, we talked
Let me
about
see.
Parasite.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
have
last
it on
night.
there. Let me see. Can I sort by like I haven't watched? Filter
Yeah,
by I can't. I have a lot of
Parasite's
stuff on
really
my
good too.
anime watch list. Kind of low key anime amateur. Let me see on here. Freaking watch list party for all these damn animes, man.
What do you mean at the time? I'm pretty sure it's still
Hamatora animation,
green.
Hamatora the animations, or just Hamatora? There's a Hamatora season 1 and season 2, but it says RE Hamatora. Oh, okay, from 2014. I see it. I found it. Made by Madhouse, the same guys who did One Punch Man season 1. Madhouse didn't they? What else did they do besides One Punch Man? I know they did another big one.
They've
The Dream
done a lot
Studio
of
at the
other
time.
stuff.
Oh, sorry
Yeah.
for recommending so much stuff, but it's no, you're chilling. So if you wouldn't be recommending me a bunch of stuff, Salty would be recommending me a bunch of stuff. Harm of the animation. Okay, my watch
That's sort
list
of
is
my
freaking
job, though.
loaded. Jesus. Yeah, honestly. Freaking you and Speedwagon
I'm
bombarded me
trying.
with anime.
I'm trying to make a My Anime List account, and someone has already taken the name Salty Root Beer. I am pissed.
It has a slow pace, so if that's not your thing, you might not
Hamatora.
like it. Characters and story is really good though. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't
Hamatora.
mind. I wouldn't mind if the storytelling is good and has good character development. Then I don't mind the pacing. I've watched slow paced stuff before.
Hamatora sounds familiar.
Well, they're saying it's a really good low key. Maybe you've heard of it.
Detectives? Are they like detectives? There's like special supernatural stuff going on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, apparently
Yeah.
you're
Okay.
on the dot.
Yeah. Okay. I remember that then. It's a really good one. Yeah. Yeah. I'm on board with that recommendation.
Holy crap! When we barely like when we did our live stream yesterday, like at the end of the stream, we barely got to 12 likes, and we haven't even been 2 hours. And we're already at 13. It's nuts.
On my screen it says 14. Yeah. I'm being vague for the purpose of keeping this newborn child.
Hold on, BRB. There's a weird smell in my house.
Weird smell. I'm hoping nothing bad's happening over there. Boku no Hero? Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's seen My Hero Academia. Boku no Hero Academia. So have I. Yeah, we were actually talking about that last night, Guillermo. It would be a little more difficult just because of how the pacing is different, but yeah, it was something he said he had on his radar. Yeah, I haven't seen the last season in its entirety yet. I don't have any reason I haven't, but yo, what up? Hold on. Yeah, I'm not Salty Root Beer in chat. And who am I? I'm one of Marcus Miner's friends. We've been friends for like 8 years now. I watch a lot of anime, so you know. I did create content for a little bit. I posted some raw, unedited video game footage on an old channel that I haven't touched in 5 years.
I think one of the neighbors might be living it up at their house.
Living it up?
Yeah.
Is that the smell you got?
Yeah.
Dude, you guys want to hear about the time I was hotboxed by my coworker at
Oh,
work?
God, what did you?
So,
Is it trying to
I
give
don't
you
work
free
here.
anime that is licensed on YouTube for free, but it's only available in Asia? Then how would I access that?
Thank you, Guillermo. But yeah, I got hotboxed.
Huh? What's that?
Hold on a sec.
Go to the kitchen, you don't smell it. And when you go to the bathroom, you don't. Hope not. Sorry about that. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody's chat. Let me see. Did I miss anything?
Nah.
Do you
There's a
also
little bit
content
of-
create, or are you just a friend of Marcus? It's kind of
Yeah.
weird scenario. You know, he used to
Yeah, we were
content create.
talking.
I'm telling him he should make freaking anime content, but you know, he's like, I'm not educated in editing, so I'm like, dude, educate yourself
Anyway.
in editing.
We've been over this.
Zach
we
no
talked-
Terrors and Masterpiece. You better did you sign up for the free trial yet? Sark!
Oh, hello, Shark.
You have a great voice. Who? Him or me?
Hello. He was talking about me.
Fuck you.
Hey, okay, sorry,
Hey!
Mr. Big Shot.
Shut up.
Hello, Navy. Or Neville. Neville? Yeah, that's a Neville. But yeah, you guys want to hear about the time I got hotboxed by my coworker?
Hey man, congrats on starting to grow so quickly. Thank you, appreciate it. Do you play any sports, Marcus? Hell yeah, I do. I currently play college football, but besides that, I play basketball and volleyball, ironically, because of Haikyuu. Marcus has the best voice. See what I mean? It had to be talking about me. I have the best voice, but I play basically any sport that's on land. I play. I'm not trying to sound like a jock.
Oh, what does getting hotboxed mean?
Oh God. Yep, they want to hear about it.
Okay, so so you guys know the funny weed, right? The marijuana. I until very recently worked at a restaurant filled with people who just smoke a ton of that every day. And there was one guy who smoked about as much as everyone else combined. Weed gets you high. And hotboxed is, imagine you go into a room and you close the door and you close all the windows and you get the Mary Jane, you roll it up, you start toking, the smoke fills the room, and it stays because it has nowhere to go. That's getting hotboxed.
All right, Cap. So he says he's got to head out. He's got work in 6 hours.
Sayonara, Cap.
Hey, I appreciate the subscription. Appreciate you stopping by. Thank you so much for the support. Good night, my friend.
Yeah, good night. So yeah, I went outside on a break, and this guy comes with me because he just was a lazy fuck, and he wanted to take a break every time I took a break. But that's a different situation that I'm not going to get into right now. So I sit down on a bucket because we don't have any chairs in the back, and the guy's all like, "Hey, it's kind of cold out. You want to just sit in my car? We can just chat a bit." And I'm like, "Sure." I didn't think anything of it. So I get in the car. He rolls up the windows, and he just fucking pulls out a bowl with like weed in it, and he lights it up, and he starts smoking weed from a bowl. If you don't know what it is, don't worry. You don't need to know. Just know that there's a lot of weed. It's an instrument that contains a lot of weed that is easily ignited and it just puffed smoke everywhere. And I got a contact high from being in that car. Yeah. I was offered weed countless times. You mentioned the weird smell, so I thought about weed.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I don't want to say it
yeah.
because I don't know how that word works on YouTube.
Oh, I don't work there anymore, Shark. Yeah, he was obsessed with weed and smoking cigarettes.
Neither have I.
He
Eyes would implode. Probably.
Oh no, I've never had a cigarette. The feeling of just being a little bit high, I don't think I got too much of the Mary Jane's smoke in me, but I got enough to make me feel a little off, and it made me feel very anxious, like I had to do whatever I was doing, and it was so bad. It was horrible. I don't understand how anyone could smoke that. Like, I don't understand how people could have that.
Oh my gosh, that went 0 to 100. I have friends like that.
Safe
One guy,
on.
I went on the freeway and almost
shit.
killed himself. Jesus, that went from freaking.
Nah, I touched a cigarette, a live actual cigarette, twice, and both times were at that job. I've never smoked them, but
I
I've
haven't
had
tried
people
them.
like, "Oh, hold this cigarette for me," and then I just sit there and hold it
When I
for
was
them.
when I was in health class, like in elementary, and they talk about secondhand smoke and what it does to your lungs and make your. That was enough as a kid for me to be like, I'd never want to try it.
Yeah, yeah. I remember seeing a little display. They had like a regular lung,
I have asthma.
and
I
it
can't
looked like
smoke.
healthy and everything. And they took a lung from someone who smoked a pack of cigarettes a day for like 10 years. And it was like black and withered. And I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna do that.
Asthma is no joke. Especially if you exercise, dude. Freaking like exercising with asthma, like I've heard that's like extremely tough to do.
That's bizarre, Guillermo.
Where I live, there's a big drinking culture, and you're just used to see drunk drivers at night. People would just keep an eye out for the people driving funny and accidents or avoid it. What the heck? So it's like a cultural thing. What you're saying?
Yeah, apparently people drink and drive.
Like cops are just like we're a part of it. I've gotten drunk on New Year's once, but I still wasn't happy about myself. Oh, you felt kind of guilty about it. You were like, it wasn't worth it, type of thing. I had my first drink at 12, so
At 12?
oh my god.
12? The legal drinking age where Marcus and I are is 21. Gago funny song?
So you should listen to it on your own first.
You know, you're not wrong. I'm gonna bring up Spotify. I'm gonna taste test the song here. Is it called Gago?
That's what he said. It's called. Cops are almost not there at all amount. If they stop, they just want to bribe them. What? What? What are these stories? Trust me, as me being being from India, there are at least 2 accidents every night in urban areas due to drunk. God damn. Some crazy stories. Salty, what did you start?
So you mentioned a weird smell, so I thought I'd talk about the time I got hotboxed by a coworker, and then this is horrifying. I thought it was a goofy story. Gago OTS got cuss words, so beware. I hate cuss words. If I hear one F word, I'm going to get the S word out of here.
Shut up. Yeah, in Latin American countries, cops are nothing like in the US. Yeah, I drink a bottle of champagne, but it didn't bring any good, so I kind of felt stupid. They're much less influential. What? I mean, yeah, I would assume that cops would vary from like country to country and continents.
Gago OTS or OST? I'm thinking it's OST. Is it Blueberry Fago by Lil Mosey? Is that what this is? Is that what I'm being baited into listening to? I need to know more details, bro. I'm not cuss word sensitive. It's a joke. I don't fucking care.
Damn,
Someone
you're so
fucking
aggressive.
says a fucking cuss word. You bitch. All right. Okay, so Blueberry Fago.
So
Audio.
aggressive.
Sure.
People drive over speed limit constantly. It's a normal. I feel like that's a normal for everywhere. I don't think anybody anywhere drives by the speed limit. Like, I'm not saying that I'm not saying that I do drive over speed limit. I'm just talking about everybody else. Everything is controlled by the local politicians in India too. People drive over red lights where I live and get away with it on plain daylight constantly. I mean, that's what people just do when they drive. They're not gonna be perfect while they're driving.
I'll be honest, Blade. That's not my jam. I didn't really listen to much of it, so it might be. It's not my jam.
I might not stick around for long. I kind of want to try to write the script for the Thorfinn video. How'd your guys' day go? My day was good. Hasn't been that long because we sit up pretty late. But yeah, literally right before you hopped in, we were talking about like, man, I really want to watch Shark's video, and then like literally 5 minutes later, you just popped in a live stream. So that was pretty cool.
Dude, honestly, I'm pretty excited to see what you have to say about Thorfinn. Even though I've never seen or read Vinland Saga, I know it's on my radar, so I'm gonna do it at some point. But I honestly have no idea. Like, I cannot wait to hear about a character I've never heard, never even seen or heard.
All right, Blade. Damn it, Salty. You got rid of one of our viewers.
I'm sorry, Blade. You're gonna go listen to it? Okay. Well, have fun listening to something that's worse.
We lost one. No. Just a ticket.
If he wants to listen to Gago,
then
he can listen to Gago, I guess.
I would try not to spoil it, but it would be unavoidable. What, your video?
So what you're saying is I have to watch / read Vinland Saga in preparation for the Shark on Stage video.
I want the Shark on Stage video now.
See you, Blade.
See you, Blade.
It's just not my jam. I didn't say it was bad.
Yeah.
I was just pushing a bit. Yeah. I'll prepare for the Shark on Stage video. Have you given any thought to what your YouTube is going to be named, or are you going to keep with Shark on Stage?
I thought you were to keep it that.
Yeah, I don't think it's a bad name. It's definitely noticeable. Like, I remember it. And it is kind of funny that you're using that as like a meme for like an anime channel, because it has nothing to do with anime. It's hilarious. It's kind of funny. Oh, for a living, I used to wash dishes at a really shitty restaurant. I don't work there anymore, and I'm currently unemployed, but I am working on fixing that. And Marcus,
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I'm answering the questions as much as I can. I had to think about it for a sec. You go to college right now, right?
Me? Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you guys do besides YouTube? I go to college and I play college football. Well, correction, I go to community college and I play community college football. Since YouTube is a new thing for Marcus, I don't know if I'd call it a new thing. Good luck, my man. Corona times are dude. Corona time sucks. The only thing the only good thing that has came out of this Corona thing is just that I could put more effort and time into YouTube. That's literally it. Because if Corona wasn't happening right now, I would literally be preparing for my football season. So videos would be super hard to do. I'm actually kind of curious how that's gonna work out. Like, how hard is it gonna be to make videos when football season starts? Because Monday through Friday, I have practice, and then Saturdays is game day. So I'm still gonna make videos. Hopefully, the schedule of when videos come out is like totally far away from when practices are. But I'm definitely gonna still try to make things work out, dude. Hopefully, one day I could have YouTube as my job, because I love doing this. Dude, if I could just wake up and just make YouTube videos, oh my god, I'd be so happy.
Yeah, dude.
I asked you guys already. I'm curious if you want to answer. I'm 20.
I'm 23. It's not weird at all, Shark. We had a pretty in-depth conversation about life yesterday.
That's a normal question. Yeah, I'm 20. He's 23.
Normal question.
Yeah, that's like a question that you would want to ask when you're trying to get to know someone. To be honest, it's a normal question. I began a master's degree in February. Corona hit on March, and thus I've been on online since. Online is hard. Sucks because it's
Yeah.
paid up front and it's not the same. What are you majoring, if you don't mind me asking? Corona mixed up every job here. This is my final bachelor year, and they won't graduate us until exams are taken.
That sucks, dude.
Well, you have to like wait like an extra amount of time until you graduate, basically.
Yeah, they're just waiting on empty time now.
Oh.
I think it's what he's saying.
You're like basically done, or like you're gonna be finishing later than you were expecting to. Yeah, Corona has messed up with everybody's schedule, to be honest.
Big data. Sorry, I just saw that and I thought it was funny. Yeah, like a big firm, right? I might be completely lost in what the idea of big data means. Yeah, I see business analytics. Yeah, video game and tech industry. That's pretty cool. Well, I wish you luck, Guillermo. Yeah, the term big data is dank as fuck. It really is. Dude, safe. That sucks. Yeah. When coronavirus hit, the restaurant I worked at before completely fucking shut down for like 2 months. And then like slowly like opened back up. And for a while we were getting like 3 or 4 orders a day at a restaurant.
Yeah,
Please tell me you have at least dates for your exams, safe.
It's a master's degree in business analytics and big data. Hopefully,
Yeah.
work in the video game industry or tech. Ooh, what could you do in the video game industry that's related to business analytics or big data? I think the term big data is dank as fuck. True. Yeah, the things are done. We submit everything, but they won't take the exams because of that. I can't get a job.
You and I are like on different wavelengths tonight, Marcus.
Why?
I'm reacting to things and then like a minute or two and then you like react to them as well.
Because something is happening
kinda
right
goofy.
now in IRL. I'm sorry.
It's goofy, Marcus.
Have you seen Fruit Baskets? What do you think about it? What the fudge, is that an anime? Damn it! Why does everybody that has came in has seen an anime that I haven't seen?
Basket.
I'm literally
Fruits Basket is like a classic, dude.
literally I have like a good work ethic for my YouTube channel, but I don't watch
real
enough
classic.
anime. Fudge.
A real classic, guys. This is a throwback. Have any of you guys seen Trigun?
Fruit Basket has 2 seasons. Is it still airing? Because it says episode 18. Or
Yeah,
is
it's a reboot. It's like a remake of Fruits Basket. There was like original franchise or series, and they did a reboot back in 2019. And it's been going since.
I could show my watch list right now for you guys because it's a fat one right now. We
2,000 miles. Wait, what?
All right, so we got Fruit Basket, Terra the Animation, Terra, The Promised Neverland, Parasite, God of High School I'm Watching, ReZero, Tower of God, we finished that, Fire Force, Asura no Sura. Very underrated basketball show. If you guys like sports anime, this is a very good show to watch. And it's pretty good too because there's 42 episodes in, so it's not like you're waiting for the next episode like me. Roots and Ninja. I gotta. There's some Naruto movies I have to finish. We got Haiku, Boruto. I haven't watched Boruto. This episode right here is that epic Naruto and Sasuke fight that they had against that one guy. That's it. That's all I've watched. Murder Academia, Fullmetal Alchemist, Ghost Stories, Rising of the Shield Hero, or what is it? Is it Shield Hero? I don't know. Keep your hands off of Easy. I don't know. Dura. Magi, Hunter x Hunter, Mob Psycho, Main Abyss, JoJo Bizarre Adventure. I finished that. I'm caught up with that. Cells at Work, such a good show. I can't wait for Cells at Work season 2.
Ajin says not to watch Boruto. Just read the manga.
Let me see. Total Slaughter remake is really good. Fudge, I think I missed some messages that I was reading. But the problem is I have to travel. Wait, how do you have to travel 2,000 miles for an exam?
Yeah, I saw that and it buckled me up too. But I kind of that it lapped over itself, and I completely.
Wait, I'm on a different
Stimulating.
I'm on a different wavelength. Hold on. Biz analytics, statistics, and analytics regarding business indicators, looking at the customer growth rate, average weekly reviews, or whatever important metric you can think of. Then, it says like important metrics, so like you can probably measure the success of a game or something kind of thing. I won't leave a single man alive. Advising decision making to be on the line with that. The data showing. Oh, okay. Don't watch Boruto. I have not watched it. I've only watched the what is that? What's the fight called? Hold on, let me see. Let me see. I'm gonna go to Crunchyroll's YouTube channel and see what the fight's called. Because that's literally that's literally why I watched that episode. That's it. Nothing else. Let me see. Yeah, Sasuke, Naruto and Sasuke versus Momoshiki, something like that. That's literally all I watched. Yeah. Yeah, Boruto has so much fillers. Yeah, it already has like 500 something episodes, doesn't it?
Wait, that is a quote from Trigun. Shark, we're all on different wavelengths. I think Shark is running the YouTube channel right now.
Big data just means storing huge amounts of data in clusters, just making it easy to access for analysts to process them for insights. Oh, I get what you're saying. I know the adaptation isn't all that bad. That was a quote from Trigon, and you guys didn't recognize it. Wait, what? What do you mean running the YouTube channel? What is his life? I'm confused.
I think I was the only one that has mentioned Trigon aside from Shark right now. Marcus is small brain. He hasn't watched anime that long, so he has no idea what I mean when I mention Trigon.
You know what the fuck? I just learned of the sharks from Katy Perry's performance yesterday.
Wait, did you? Is that true?
Literally,
that's awesome.
That's all that pops up if you look up Shark on stage. It's just the Katy Perry meme.
Yeah, it's just the Katy Perry meme. It's funny. This guy is going to make amazing anime content, and you should definitely subscribe to Shark on Stage. It's a little hard to find, so I will give you guys a little assistance in finding the channel. Let me scroll here. Are you kidding me? It's not showing up.
What?
Shark on Stage YouTube channel is not showing up in my subscriptions.
You're a terrible person because I have it on my subscription.
I am okay. Listen here, Shark.
Look at this.
I am looking forward to seeing what you do.
You see that? It's right there. You see that? You see that loyalty? Boom.
I am looking forward to seeing what you do, Shark. And so, because your channel is located behind the guise of a dead meme, I have to link the YouTube channel. I have to find it. I'm subscribed and I can't find it.
I've never seen Hellsing and it is not popping up on Verve. I'll check them out. You can't put me on the spot like that, man. I have to. You're about to make one of the greatest anime videos of all time.
I found it.
It's not showing up about Katy Perry too huge.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so bad. Dude, why are you putting it in chat right now? Once I upload it, it might show up. Wait, okay, is your video done or something?
Nah, they're mentioning they have to like write the script.
Oh, yeah, exactly. He said he had to write the script, so I was like confused. I'm like, how fast did you just write that damn script?
With their mind.
Is fudge.
At this point, I wouldn't really be surprised if Shark on Stage wrote the entire video with their mind.
I wouldn't be surprised either. Like, his name was literally orientated from a dead meme. I can only see baby shark doo-doo.
Go to the YouTube link. Go to the YouTube link I posted in chat. My name is John Lloyd. That's the link I posted.
I don't see a link.
You don't see it? Scroll up a little bit. Right above the do it thing that I posted.
There's no link right above the do.
There's no link?
Hold on, I gotta make you a chat mod. There you go. You should try it again. Try putting a link. Did you put it? There it is.
There we go.
We got our first chat moderator on YouTube. Man, I even uploaded a video and he's already getting attention. That's crazy. That's dope.
It's a little bit. It's just a little bit.
Hey, a little attention is better than no attention.
Hey, I want that Thorfinn video to be.
I don't like this. Like what?
I want people to watch that shit. I'm excited. You don't like this?
Ooh, he's at 4 subscribers.
Yo, I won't post the link if you don't want me to, Shark.
I think it's like he wants to like make a good video first before he wants to get subbed to.
Yeah.
If that's the case, I respect it, Brian. I respect that. I
busted early. I probably shouldn't have done that.
Oh my god. It's not here. Deleted.
I deleted. It's deleted.
All right, are we all right, ladies and gentlemen? Are we unsubbing right now just to make them feel comfortable?
Okay. No, don't worry about unsubbing. If you subbed, stay subbed. There's like 4 people. That's a decent base.
No, what happened to Shark?
Right, Shark, sorry for putting you on blast like that. I'm just really excited
I don't want to get your hopes up.
Ah, dude.
Well, the thing is about your first video. Let's like, if we're gonna be honest with anybody, like with your first video, like you're probably gonna think it's gonna be your worst video no matter what, because it's your first video. You have no experience. You're probably gonna be overthinking it. No matter what constructive criticism we could come up with, you're gonna be your hardest critic. You know, so don't worry too much about it. As long as you put your effort in that, and people can see that you put a lot of effort into that, then you have nothing to worry about. Just do what you do. Whatever you have going on in your head, just write that out on a piece of paper. Speak it out at your Lithuanian jokes, and you should be okay. You know, we're not expecting the most beautiful video ever. We're just expecting whatever you can produce. Whatever you can do is whatever you can do. Whatever you can do is enough.
It's all about perspectives that haven't been seen yet. Like, I want to see anime from the perspective of a Lithuanian shark. I want to see that.
Being subbed doesn't mean we would expect you put 10 out of 10 content or anything. It just means we're interested in getting notifications for whatever you upload, bad or good.
Exactly.
That's a good way to put it. We're there for the ride. We're there for the ups and downs, you know? You know, like it's not it wouldn't be fair to you to put all the expectations in the world on you, you know. You say you never done a video before, so it would be no pressure. So really, I don't want you to go into the editing software or go into you writing that script and you to be overthinking. We don't want that. Okay, if I'm not happy about it, I'm gonna make the next one better. Thank you. Exactly. So see, if you make one, commit to it. Don't be like you make it and you finish it and you're like, I don't like it. You make it, finish it, post it, and if you think it's that bad in your opinion, ask for constructive criticism. Ask what you think from other people that you can do better, and also ask yourself, what could I do better? Don't just bash it just to bash it because you think it's bad, but also think about like, what would I like that would make the video better? Like when I say I'm talking about you. Freaking giving some motivational YouTube talks right now.
My underboobs are sweating a lot right now. Holy
Why
shit.
would you say that? Well, I don't want to know this.
Desk fan. Enhance.
I would try my hardest. That's all we can ask for. As long as you try your best, that's all you need. Hey Marcus, I made a Reddit post on your Haikyuu on I'll take it down if you disapprove of it. Which video did you post it on? Which one did you do?
No worries, Shark. Like yesterday I was gushing about like what you'd be putting out. I'm genuinely interested.
Yeah, you made him feel bad, asshole. No, I'm kidding.
I am an asshole.
I appreciate. I butchered the title.
Step on me.
My guy, you say you spend all your time on Reddit and you butchered the title? I wrote Haikyuu versus... What? How did you spell it? Tor... Is that not how it's spelled? I'm going back. Is this not how that's spelled? Oh, wait, what? Oh, wait, huh? Oh, okay, I get what you mean. I was about to say, I was like, I'm pretty sure that's how Shinawa is supposed to be spelled. I don't even think you can put links in the YouTube chat. You said you posted on a subreddit? I should be able to look at it then. Like on the new. IQ new.
I know about Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai.
Amazing manga hybrid. No. It really does say honestly, manga anime hybrid of Haikyuu versus Shirawato Climax, not by me.
Like if we're talking about like manga and anime romances, this is a little off topic considering the usual stuff we talk about.
What the hell?
There's a series called Horimaya.
There's been
HOR
3 Reddit posts.
That's my favorite personally. There's like a weird anime adaptation. I wouldn't bother with that, but definitely read it.
My video has been posted on multiple subreddits. I didn't even know that. Hey. On one of the subreddits, it got 20 upvotes. Can you not on Reddit? I have one. I can't edit titles. Gotta delete them and remake the post. Oh, okay. So let me know when you remake the post then. Aha. Oh, this I haven't heard of. Interesting. What the fudge is that?
It's my favorite romance manga.
One of my favorite romance anime
have range.
Is it still going? I know it got canceled a while ago, but I wonder if it's on Verb.
What is it that you're looking at?
I think it's called, yeah, My Little Monster.
I don't know what that is.
I
purposefully avoid things that are weird.
It is old, dude. When I was like a kid, I watched it. I don't even remember it was a good show. I just remember being super into it, and I was so heartbroken that it ended and it never came back. I have a abridged version of the anime in my head, and I have 0 resources to put it out. What do you mean abridged version?
Abridged, like sort of like summarized. I think, is that like a synonym?
Oh, the guy has a phone and some data. Is it still publishing? How long is it?
But is it big data?
Shut up. I got the joke.
Is it big data? Please tell me it is.
Hey, Death Note Lover 3-1. How's it going? I wonder what your favorite anime is. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? We're just here talking about anime. It's kind of chill, you know? I wonder if I should have background music. I mean, I didn't need it last time. We're just talking about it.
So I'm a bit of a boomer.
Sorry, what about big data? You're 23. How are you a boomer?
Guillermo, don't worry about it. I was making a joke. Safe was talking about having a phone and some data.
It's made funnier.
So yeah, I'm basically a boomer. Because I don't know how my anime list works, and I'm pretty sure that's a qualifier for boomers. How does anime list work? I have an account now. Do you just like save anime to it as like recommendations, and then you can just like post a link, and someone can look at what you have recommended? Is that how it works?
Hello again, Death Note. How's it going? I'm working on the script for. Oh, okay. So, what's the direction of the script that you're trying to approach right now? You make an account, you add anime, and give them a score out of 10. What is so hard for you to figure out about that anime?
I have literally never used it.
I've never used it either. GB?
I literally just asked.
What's GB?
I'm sorry. I'm a bit of a boomer.
Shut up. I hate you. Goodbye? Is that what you're saying? Is that GB? Is he saying goodbye, or is he... and then you can
I
link it
think
for other
so.
people. Yeah, and for each other anime, they can see what the score
Okay.
you gave it, so they can see your opinions. Yeah, I just gave IQ 10 out of 10 every time. I didn't even like.
So this is going to be a bit of an undertaking.
What? Chairman, I'm literally using like my footstool, and I'm not short either. Using a dumb high chair that would use the bar. Desperate.
Did you have a high chair? Bruh. That's epic.
You can't touch the ground with it. I wrote mini reviews for animes too. Really now? I want one of you guys to put it out. Put what out? Your video? I mean the abridged. It's a cool size, useful for content creators.
Yeah, I'm not planning on giving 10 out of 10s to everything, especially not even things that I like genuinely enjoyed. I'm giving like 7, 8.
What? Why? If you genuinely enjoyed it.
Well,
How tall are you, Marcus?
I'll give a 10 out of 10 every now and then.
I'm on the borderline of 6 foot and 6'1" because every time I go to the doctor, it literally changes every time. Like every time I go, they're either 6 foot or 6'1". But that was like forever ago, so I could be taller for all I know. I gave like 10 animes 10 out of 10. My top 10 basically. I give 10 to things like FMAB. What's FMAB? Salty, what is that?
Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Fuck.
That is a classic.
I haven't watched it yet. Okay, leave me alone.
I'm gonna give a 10 out of 10 to Mob Psycho.
How tall are you? One Piece is my favorite manga. Yeah, we were talking about that yesterday too, huh?
Dude, yeah, 10 out of 10. For One Piece manga. Yeah,
Mob is
One
a
Piece
9
manga
for
is
me.
really... Yeah, I would say Mob is a 10 out of 10 for me. Naruto, I'd say like more 7 almost. Just because like the weird way the filler worked with the Fourth Great Ninja War.
OMG, you're tall. I like that. I'm 5 feet exactly. A little on the dot. I gave Naruto a 7. Naruto or Naruto Shippuden? Damn, you're short.
I'm pretty sure it's like all like
That's not a bad thing though.
Oh, don't forget to add Naruto and Shippuden separately. Yeah, I'm noticing that because Mob Psycho 1 and 2 were different.
Yeah, I was noticing that every season has a separate entry.
Well, maybe not all seasons, but like the way this site works is kind of janky almost.
Post Pain, the quality went from 9 to 6. Like, are we talking about Naruto right now?
Yeah, I think so.
Dude, Naruto versus Pain was one of the best fights of the damn show.
That was a good fight, but
I'm just solely talking about the fight.
Definitely. I would definitely say. Yeah, I gave a 10 to both Mob Psycho seasons because I loved both of them. If I could give Mob Psycho season 2 an 11, I would. That is actual masterpiece material.
Every season a movie has an entry. Shoot, I should start doing. Oh, dude, I would love to watch Naruto movies on Livestream. I have to figure out how to watch Livestream with you guys without getting copyright. Wait.
Threefold Maker.
Threefold Maker. Crap, cap lock. See, I said it right the first time.
Yeah, that's fine.
Our laughing gag right now with threefold is I always call him treefold for some damn reason.
Treefold?
I always call him treefold for some reason. I don't know. I'll acknowledge you'll say 3 and I'll be like treefold. Why not use Twitch? I get nobody watches my Twitch. That's literally why. Nobody watches my Twitch. If I'm gonna keep it real for you guys, nobody watches it. There are tons of enemy chats. I'd rather do it on here because I think it'd be too much. I don't think I'm that big to the point where I can get people to come over to my Twitch. Like, I'm growing fast, but I don't think I'm like that big, if that makes sense. I'd prefer to do it on YouTube. I'm kind of not really liking the way that Twitch handles like live streams that are not that popular. Like, they promise like, oh, new streamers that are new or have low viewers, you know, we're gonna try to help them out. And I stream for like months straight and then nothing happens, and it's like I don't feel like dealing with all that. I don't pay much attention to Twitch notifications. Yeah, exactly. They're like, you get spammed by them. Like, you like, oh, I know my favorite streamer is on, even though I got a notification. So I might miss it on Twitch. All right, see you guys. Gonna call it a night. Gonna show your vids to my brother. Oh, I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Share it to the whole family. No, I'm kidding. Your brother's good enough. But thank you for coming through. Don't worry. There's gonna be more high-Q videos coming, more reaction videos coming, podcasts, and everything you can think of. I appreciate the support. Any news on a podcast? Oh yeah, I think we're gonna record it later today. Salty says that he wants our podcast to be once a week, but he wants it to be like Friday, Thursday, or Saturday. Great job on the channel. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it. You know, we found something that works for us. By the way.
I'm hanging on the edge of my seat.
Threefold. Yo, your channel has freaking blown up. I should be saying congrats to you, man. Oh, like, your channel blew up. Your channel is doing amazing right now. Keep up that great work and keep up your freaking gameplays. I was watching your Last of Us 2 gameplay, but I didn't continue it because I didn't want to spoil myself because I'm playing it too. Is your hair naturally that way, or do you have to work on some styling? Like, so that would be amazing if my hair was naturally like this, but no. It took 2 days to do it. Like, I sat down and my mom got like some special gel, and like she got 2 different hair products with my hair. Like, got a comb, like separated all my hair and started like twisting my hair. Like, it hurt. It wasn't like, oh my god, I'm gonna die, but like it was kind of like painful because like my mom would literally twist my hair until it got like you couldn't like twist it anymore, basically. So like she manually just twisted it, and she put like hair products that kept it like that in place. So no, it's not natural. I would love this. My hair was natural like this though. I've had my hair like this for like less than a week, for like probably a week now. Like, I've never done this before. This is definitely new. It's not like a hairstyle I'm coming back to. This is like my first week of having this kind of hairstyle. Will you have a topic, or will it just be you two? For the most part, for the start, it'll be just us two. For the first one, we're gonna be talking about God of High School and Tower of God. Kind of talking about them. We're also gonna be talking about the anime compared to the webtoon, and then we're gonna do different topics. I'm hoping to eventually incorporate some viewers into our podcast. I really want to do that. I really want to get people involved as much as possible because the big thing about the podcast and my different videos, I want to find different ways to have viewer interactions. You know, I want the viewers to be feel like they're a part of the channel, because this channel wouldn't be possible without you guys, and I want to actually do that by like actually having you guys in the videos, if that makes sense.
Yo, Guillermo, have a good night or good day. Whatever it is.
Thanks for the detailed answer. It looks pretty cool. Half up, boys. Hey man, I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you so much.
Thanks for your discussion.
I appreciate the freaking support. Thank you for coming to the live stream. You don't have to, and you still showed up. I don't want to keep you there, so I'll shut up now.
You guys all make it a lot easier to talk about just stuff, even though we don't have anything set up to talk about.
So the almost 5 a.m. here? Damn.
Will we stream the podcast? At some point. We'll make like live podcasts, but for the most part, we are recording them and then posting them.
Anyways, I gotta do some stuff. See you there. Alright, threefold. See ya. Treefold.
See you, threefold. See you, Guillermo.
Here. We'll probably live stream the podcast once A, it gets more popular, and B, once we got our format down, like once we get like a flow and chemistry going between us, where we can carry it on a live stream. Because, you know, obviously when we do a podcast, you know, the majority of it is not going to be edited, but if there's some like long pauses for whatever reason, snip. So we're just gonna see how we work out with just the two of us, see what topics we go with. We want to get people aware of the podcast before we live stream it, basically.
So this is a fun fact that might actually dissuade some of you, but I wouldn't worry about it. The first time I tried doing a podcast with Marcus, I fell asleep during it for 40 minutes. I fell asleep during a podcast. you can hear me snoring in the recording. It's not going to happen with this one because I'm a lot more passionate about anime and manga and stuff. Because talking about video games is a lot different than like playing them, and I can't. Like I was already tired doing that, but yeah, I'm definitely more passionate about this. So that's a tidbit of Marcus Minor lore / salty root beer lore. You
what
guys
did you
can
say about me?
No, I'm saying backstory. You know, fell asleep during a podcast. I still think that's hilarious. Hello, Gian Mattia Santorobena.
I discovered your channel yesterday, and it's the best thing that has happened to me this month. Love
The
your incredible
best
editing
thing.
skills. Thank you so much. Your entire month. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. You discovered yesterday. It was the best thing already. Thank you. What video did you come across? Like the first video that you came across from my channel, or did you just like come across the channel as a whole? I'm really glad you like my editing. I'm assuming you came from one of the Haikyuu manga videos because you're saying my editing skills are great, or you came from one of my reactions because I do edit my reaction videos, believe it or not.
Sorry if I butchered your name, by the way.
Huh?
I said his name because I saw his comment and I was reading his name.
You butchered someone's name? Of course you did. 896 officially.
Yo, guys. You know what that means? 4 more.
897 unofficially. Oh my.
3 more. We got 3 more.
Unofficially 3 more. Officially 4 more.
Maybe we should do these live streams a little more often.
I feel like we should.
We literally did yesterday's live stream on a whim.
Today's live stream was on a whim too. I wasn't planning
Today's
on doing
live
it
stream
today.
was also on a whim.
I was planning to do it like next
We
week.
were just gonna hop into a Discord call and talk about podcast stuff.
What do you mean
In fact,
unofficially?
I think the original plan was to just
Like
record the podcast
yeah.
today.
When I say official, okay, so officially is basically what you guys see. So officially, you guys see 896, but when I go to my channel analytics, the stuff that only I can see, it says 897. I call it unofficial because I can only see it. I saw the manga / anime chance ball with Oiko's incredible toss. Yo, that toss is amazing. The only disappointing part about that is the manga had a different quote. Like the quote was totally different from the anime. The anime quote is definitely better than the manga because in the manga, I answered a viewer's question. They said, "Was the quote not in the manga?" And I said no, because in the manga, Oikawa said, "Let me find it. What did he say in the manga?"
While he is looking up that tidbit of information, did you guys know that toss in United Kingdom slang basically means that you're just saying something is shit?
That's great, Salty. It's fantastic.
What toss? Yeah, it's basically just saying something is shit.
Yeah, so Oikawa literally just says in the manga, spirit is something you grind and polish. That's what he says in the manga. I was surprised to see you guys streaming, got excited about it again, but I want to do work as well.
Shark. Don't mind it. It's
Don't
just going to
mind
be
it.
this for however many hours it takes
Yeah.
to just hang out.
Hey, if you just want to chill in the stream and just have us on the side and work on it, you can. You know, if you don't want to like leave, but you want to work at the same time, all you got to do is just both. Shoot, you could probably ask for advice while you're working on it too.
Or you could, like, you're not really missing much because we're going to probably be doing this again tomorrow or at least at some point.
I don't know about tomorrow because tomorrow I'm probably going to wait. Today is, when we say tomorrow, do we mean at night?
I mean, like today, technically.
Okay, yeah, because on Sunday is when I start making the Haikyuu videos for the manga things.
Yeah, it'd be like later in the night, like this time.
Oh, this is really fun though. Fudge. He's at a
Like,
crossroad.
Nah, it's been fun too. I like just chatting and seeing what other people think about anime and manga that I enjoy. We've talked about a lot of stuff between yesterday's live stream and this live stream. A lot of topics flown through the chat and everything. So, this is Marcus Miner's channel, the guy you see on the screen, the guy who's looking at his phone right now.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. I'm a buddy of his. I talk about anime a lot. But it's his channel, but I appear a lot.
Hold on.
Well,
I'm trying to read it.
maybe not a lot. I'm reading him and I'm answering his question at least as best I can. There's a lot of edits of haiku videos, a lot of manga, anime mashup videos, a lot of reaction videos. It's a lot of anime centric content. There's gonna be more. There's gonna be like mini docs, podcasts, more live streams like these. We've talked about doing it with like other anime, the whole manga panels with the anime sounds.
I do plan to do on other. I
yeah.
do plan to do other animes.
Yeah.
The next one is probably gonna be My Hero Academia with the Stan one.
Yeah.
I can't do All Might versus Nomu because the manga version is way too small. I'm open to other recommendations. I just prefer to do ones that I've watched before. Demon Slayer was a good one, but what's it called? I don't think that's even possible because because when I got copyright strike, because one of the copyright strikes was both video and audio, then my second copyright strike was just audio. So like literally, I just had the audio of Demon Slayer playing, and I got a copyright strike.
7-page Muda and JoJo Part 5. That was good.
I think someone did that.
I'm pretty sure that exists. I haven't seen it.
I think someone did that. I would love to do JoJo's Bizarre Adventures for manga, like Part 2, Part 3 type stuff. Maybe even Part 4, the Kira versus Joseph fight. Actually, no, someone did that. Someone did Kira versus Josuke. Someone did that for the manga, so I can't do that one. I mean, I could, but I don't really want to if someone else already did it, if that makes sense. Because I like the way they did it.
Yeah,
I can't wait for those, but I agree. Bokuchi no Hero manga, even though it's great, it's much less descriptive than others. It is like the No More's All My Fight is like a minute long.
Honestly,
to the anime fight.
Fire Force.
Oh, I wanted to do that. I really wanted to do that. I want to do Fire Force. I just gotta figure out when I gotta do all of those.
Dude, you guys watch Fire Force? If so, let me say what your favorite character is.
Because it's like
I'll start. My favorite character from Fire Force is Joker.
He's pretty badass.
He is. He's really cool. I love his character design.
My favorite character, as generic as you may want to call it, is Shinra. Because I feel like I have the main character personality. It's just how I act. It's hard to describe. Nishinoya! Rolling Thunder! You link your mall and chat description so I know if you've seen. Is that what the my anime thing?
Yeah, my anime list. I'm working on mine. I don't know if I can put everything I've seen on it.
Yeah, I think I could put my name because I don't know how the links work in here. That's literally my.
I have seen so much.
That's my anime list name. Nice.
Hello.
Fudge, how do I say this name? What is this name in English? Please help me.
Honestly,
I'm really about to call you Nishinoya.
Yeah, Nishinoya. That's what we'll call you until we know what that means. I'm gonna try and put it through Google Translate. If I botch it up, I'm really sorry, but I'm gonna try my best.
I watched 4 episodes. It was not bad. I like Shinra. I might continue. Yeah, Shinra's my favorite character. I really like him. I really like his dynamic because he's a main character, but like. I like the demon aspect of him where he's trying so hard to convince people that he is a hero, but he's stuck with a smile that makes him seem like he's a demon.
Like Shinra's a cool character.
I like the way he's developed and talked about.
I don't even know what's coming up on my screen right now.
What are you even looking up?
I'm looking up Nishinoya's name in chat. I'm not. It's Japanese, right? I'm so culturally insensitive. I apologize.
I'm honestly like so tempted to like delete my Instagram pictures and start posting anime shit.
Sayonara Okapipo? Yeah, that's what it says.
Shark on stage friend request accept.
Okay. So
Sayonara Occupy. I'm a Japanese.
Can I call you Sayo?
Sayo?
Is that okay with you?
Is that acceptable? Is that okay with you? When you say I'm a Japanese, are you saying like you're what is that? Ethnicity? Is that Japanese is ethnicity, right? Is that the right word?
Yeah, I
Because
think so.
ethnicity and race are two
Cool.
different things, right?
Yeah. I don't think so.
Yeah, because ethnicity is like where you're from, and race is like I forgot what the difference was.
Jujutsu Kaisen. I love that one. And Chainsaw Man. I've been meaning to read that.
When you now have two anime on your mouth, I don't know what shows to recommend the manga edit on. I could probably look at your list and get an idea of what mangas to take a look at. I haven't seen the one anime you're talking about. I'm more into manga lately, especially Jujutsu. Have you? I'm guessing you know those salties based on your reactions.
Yeah.
What
Jujutsu
is
Kaisen is pretty good.
what is it about? I mean, Jujutsu sounds like a fighting show.
I don't know if I can explain it without spoiling it to a degree.
They don't.
So yeah, honestly, just read it. It's like Shonen Jump's new biggest thing.
Oh,
Hey,
hey.
Risky.
So it's literally just
Yeah.
gotcha. I was looking at a very bad
those
first. Hey, Riz, how's it
Uzumaki.
going? Come in here with the Boku to energy. I love it. How are you doing, my friend? I always gotta acknowledge my heys. Hey.
Uzumaki's a bit of a
Yeah, I
bit
sent
of a
your friend
rabbit
request so
hole.
you can check out what. Yeah, I accept your friend request. I'm waiting for Uzumaki's adaptation. When did season 2 Haikyuu start? When? I don't know the exact date. Let's see. Let me check for you real quick. Haikyuu second season. October 4th, 2015. As when season 2 of when Haikyuu season 2 started. That's what you were asking. Very good. Hey, oh wait, season 2 Haikyuu started? You mean part 2? Because that part 2 starts in October. I thought you meant like season 2, not part 2. My bad. Oh, October 20th. That's the official date. I know it was October. I didn't know the exactly the day though. Hunter x Hunter would be a good one to edit due to the contrast between manga and animation. I gotta get into Hunter x Hunter. The amount of praise that I've heard about that show, from the animation to the character development to the fighting scenes, has been just astronomically like
Hunter x
good
Hunter is
news.
great. It's great. It really is good.
October 20th, I'm there. Yeah. Okay, so the thing is, like, I do my Haikyuu stuff and I can do other stuff. I just gotta figure out what days I can post my other adaptations, manga stuff, basically. Iwa-chan? Is that a dab emoji?
I'm trying to find one specific manga. It's like a really good one that I love. I can't remember the name of it though. I think it's called Gabimaru the Empty. But when I type that into my anime list, it doesn't show up.
Dude, Iwa-chan sounds like something like Oikawa. Like that's an Oikawa thing. It just sounds like something Oikawa. It's spelled as Hunter x Hunter, not Hunter x. Oh my! Are you sure? But it says Hunter x Hunter. I swear me, unless the X is silent. See? What the hell is this? What is this? Is that just like a spacing?
Hell's Paradise. That's what it is.
Hunter is so. Yeah, X is silent. Okay, I didn't know that. I'm just like, yo, there's a freaking X there, man. I'm confused. It's Hunter x Hunter. Okay, my bad. I'm getting educated right now. Thank you, boy. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it. Oh, I feel like I'm in with this anime list. I just want it to be like here's a late, and my anime list is just like piled anime, just piled on with anime. I gotta do that. Yo, we passed it. We are officially 902 subscribers, baby.
That's epic. That is pretty silly epic, dude.
Unofficially 903. Officially 902, unofficially 903. Oh, 902. Oh my gosh. Dude, we literally just had a live stream yesterday celebrating 700. I don't personally like it as much. The people, not in my top 10, but it's one of the best written ever. Yeah, I get it. You like it, but it's not in like your top 10. Congrats, man. Let's hit 1K. Dude, 1K to stream? Jesus Christ.
Dude,
That's a 24-hour stream.
1K this stream.
I'd be. It's over 900. We gotta
crush this. What are you crushing, Safe? Are you crushing big data?
Are you? I hate.
Is that what you're crushing?
Why are you ruining it? You know what he's crushing. I hate
What is he crushing? What is he crushing?
The freaking what's
Dude,
the thing?
no. What Safe is crushing is the fucking test score. That's what he's crushing. That's what Safe is crushing right now.
It's like
Safe is crushing the exam. That's what he's crushing right now. Your brain isn't working because of me. Well, thank you.
Congrats.
I'm the reason so many people are here.
This is crazy, dude. It's almost 1,000. I could never imagine that, dude. Dude, yesterday was 700 subscribers. Yesterday was 700.
Nah, yesterday was 680.
No, oh, you're so right.
Wait, no, I guess yesterday was technically. Yeah, yesterday.
I don't know. We stay up late. It's tomato.
We haven't gone to bed yet, so it doesn't count.
Yeah, it doesn't count.
It's the meme? Yeah, it is the meme.
Let me see something.
Oh, yeah, the meme where he crushes the visor. Okay, I got it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded. Do you children know that meme? Pretty good meme.
Dude, gotta get this live stream going as soon as possible to make a documentary. I also want to do my mini documentary videos on Avatar: The Last Airbender. I grew up with that show. Like, I know that's not considered an anime, but I consider it. If you're into spoke on sports manga, you should read Beast Children. It's a short one because it got axed, but the quality is incredible. Oh, and it's about rugby. Dude, rugby? That sport. You gotta be a tough one to play rugby, dude. If you play rugby, you're a beast. You're an animal. You're the same. You're a different animal in the same beast. I'm gonna check it out though. What is it? So, Beast Children manga. Fudge. I'm gonna put that on my anime list. That's a good use of my anime list. Instead of like shaving on like some bookmarks, I'll literally just put it on my anime list, but save it under manga. Perfect. It was in 2019, right? Yep. 2019. This guy holding a rugby. I don't know what the ball is called, but I'm assuming it's called a rugby ball. Add to my list. Reading. I'm gonna put it on hold. No, plan to read. I plan to read it. That's 3 volumes. Is that short? 3 volumes. What's the first thing on my manga list for my anime list? Does Haikyuu have many different between manga and anime? I'm not sure where to start reading. There's not much difference. Like, if you start from chapter 1, you're starting from episode 1. There's not much difference. The only difference between the anime and manga is that the anime adds more dialogue and more like backstory, I would say, and more action. Like, I feel like you get more out of the anime. They do a really good job of doing adaptations. That's why when I make the Haikyuu manga videos, it's easy to follow along because they're so closely together. But there's some stuff that's different, like how Oikawa says talent is something you go. Oh, talent is something that you make bloom. Instinct is something that you polish. And but on the manga it says spirit is something that you grow and grind. Some lame stuff like that. And for example, on the final rally versus, I forgot what the team's called, but on the first match that Crossinu played on season 4 in the nationals, where the one alumni from the last season, where he said opportunities present themselves to those who have prepared. I don't think they've had. No, they did have that in the manga, but there's not that much big of a difference. So I could start at the end of season 4, part 1. My read through. I mean, I'm gonna start it regardless, so I might start soon. So, well, I think if you start this season 4, part 1, you would be ahead of the anime. Because I heard that the part 2 is going to be ridiculously long because there's a lot to cover in the anime. I mean, not in the anime, in the manga, because there's a lot of more arcs. I think they just put a wrap to Haikyuu recently, the manga. Yeah, but there's like two, like from like where we are on the anime compared to the manga. I'm like pretty sure there's like over 100 more chapters to go. Let me see. 402 is the last chapter. Where are we at? There's like almost 150 chapters to go still. We are like halfway. Yeah, basically. Like we're a little past halfway. A little more than halfway. I finished the manga. I heard the ending was a tearjerker. I'm not ready to see the anime. I could definitely see myself reading the manga for the channel, but like that's after I finish like the entire show. I can't even imagine a world without Haikyuu. Not because like it's not even a world without Haikyuu right now because we're waiting for the next season. But like that time we're like, that's it. There's no more stuff. It just finished, right? Yeah, they just put the final chapter recently. At least that's what I heard.
Dude, I absolutely love it when there's a really good manga that just gets dropped. I love that. It's the best.
What?
I'm not talking about Haikyuu, but I'm talking about like in general. Because I've been thinking about some really good manga that has been dropped, so they're not really worth reading because there's no emotional payoff. I don't know. We were talking about Hunter x Hunter a little bit ago, and it just got me thinking. I've just kind of been sulking in a ball on my own over here for a little bit. Sad to see so many series go like that.
Damn. I got my first freaking, I guess, negative comment from my chance ball video.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What
I don't get it though. It said watching it full screen is too much. This is bad for the heart. I don't understand.
I don't understand that issue. I don't understand why they have that as an issue.
I don't know how to get better from that comment.
Yeah, it's so bad. Yeah, I have not read HXH. But we were talking about how it's probably never gonna finish. And I just got to thinking about some like really good manga that got canned before like they ended. I hate it.
Did I start watching
Eva?
Eva, my bad.
So I'm gonna be real with you. Marcus has probably never seen it. You haven't seen it, right?
Oh.
Eva Evangelion.
Oh.
I'm not a big fan. One of my friends loves it, and I'm gonna go ahead and go with that. If you want to watch Eva, then you probably will enjoy it. I don't personally have any interest in it, but honestly, if you feel like you want to watch it, go ahead. I mean, the worst that could happen is that you don't enjoy it.
Writers. Are they just both just writers or something?
I didn't know that his wife was also a writer.
That's a power couple. Bro, how do I get better from this comment? I don't understand. I don't know. I don't even think I should respond because, like, I don't get it. The reviews for so
HXH. HXH.
Oh, wait, is that Hunter x Hunter?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I like how like I whisper like they're not gonna hear it. Got some
Yeah.
somewhere.
I have not read it. I'm like, I got partway between the So I sort of had the ending of the current animation spoiled for me, so I know how like it ends, like as far as the anime goes, even though I haven't watched it. But as far as like me actually watching it, I've gotten most of the way through the the fight, the war with the antlions, I think is what they're called. That's not what they're called. It's bothering me now.
I'll be honest, nothing. Darling, watch this. What, Ant Arc?
Yeah, the Chimera ants. I got mostly through that. No, it's not what's best. Like honestly, I
Who
love the
puts my
earlier stuff.
videos on Facebook? I can't find them, but it's notifying me that what's it called? That someone putting my video on Facebook.
No, I don't. I wouldn't put it in my top 10 moments. I would put like, Gon learning how to use Nen in that tournament. I would put that in one of my top moments.
Man.
Or maybe put Killua. I can't spoil that. It's not much of a spoiler. Okay, that moment when Killua pulls out that guy's heart. That was awesome. I'm not saying.
Oh, really?
And
You
Mutual
get it on
Requiem.
Wi-Fi?
That's good too.
Have you ever seen the horrible couples done by TLC?
You mean like the TLC TV channel?
No, the YouTube channel.
No.
They have a YouTube channel where they post terrible couples ever.
I feel like you're in like a different world.
Dude, I am, because you guys are talking about stuff I don't know about. I'm not listening.
I didn't say anything safe.
I'm not.
I was making another joke about big data. Anyway, Marcus.
What?
What do you want to talk about?
Nothing. It's fine. Gotta go to work. Hope you guys have an amazing day. Thank you, man. I appreciate you for stopping by. Appreciate the continued support. Hopefully, we see you at the podcast, and hopefully, see you next live stream. Thank you so much for stopping by. I don't want to keep you. I'll shut up now. You guys like racing at me? Shut up. You guys like racing anime? I've never personally watched racing anime. What do you recommend?
I have never like watched any
Alright, fine. What's
there
your
is
guys' least favorite anime? I have no idea. Have you watched Kuroko's Basketball? Come on, dude. Hell yeah. I finished that show. I freaking love Kuroko's Basketball. Who's your favorite basketball player in that show? Killer. Kills, I mean. I don't know why I call him Killer. How do you guys know each other? Salty and I, the way we met was really weird. Salty, do you want to explain or should I do this?
So first off, I'm seeing Shark is asking what our least favorite anime is. You don't have a least favorite, right? So I don't remember the name of it. Arcana Famiglia, I think is what it was called. I hated that show because I figured I'd watch the dub just to see, because like I was tired and I wanted to hear something. And there was an old lady. There was literally an old guy. Like the voice actor was an old man that was pitching up his voice. That was literally what it was. It was so fucking bad. I tried listening to the sub, but it was so bog standard that it was so forgettable. I hated that show so much. Everyone had a sword. It was so cliche. As far as how we met each other, we played Team Fortress 2. I hit up Marcus at the time. We were both still practically kids. It was like 8 years ago. 8 years ago. We're playing Team Fortress 2. I was 15 at the time, and Marcus was 11.
Yeah, really
Shit.
that young? Jesus.
Dude,
There's
I
no
put
way
that
I
in
had to be
perspective.
12.
I have known you, Marcus, for almost half your damn life.
Hold on real quick. I like Kagami. Yeah, Kagami is my favorite character. In the zone, he goes crazy. And like that is definitely my favorite character out of Kuroko's No Basketball. Ace of Diamond is pretty cool. Good sports anime. I would definitely check that out. Ghost Story is his best dub. Changed my mind. Great game.
Nah, you can't change. I can't change your mind.
Continue the story of how we know each other.
I'd agree. But yeah, the story about how we met each other. We met on Team Fortress 2. We were a lot younger. It was 8 years ago.
Game.
And yeah, Team Fortress 2 is a video game. Very old, 2007.
I gotta go live, but I sub. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you for stopping by. You didn't even have to stop by, but you did. Thank you so much.
Shark, stop distracting me. I swear. Yeah, we were just playing Team Fortress 2, and I thought he was a really good soldier. It's a class, so I gave him a melee item for that class.
He gave me he traded me the escape plan.
Yeah, the vintage escape plan. It was a vintage equalizer at the time. No, you're good. You're good.
So basically, we trade each other an in-game item, and him giving me an item in-game that you can't even access in real life literally just sparked our friendship for this long. Basically, that one item, him just giving me a virtual pickaxe, is how we got to know each other.
Yeah, and we've hung around ever since. We don't live anywhere near each other. We've never actually met in real life, but we've played.
Mention what I think you're gonna mention.
We've gone through so many things.
Oh my gosh, we've had so many fights. It's crazy. We've had so many makeups, so many not talk, but we're still here. And honestly, I just think that because we just weren't there, but since we're now, it's a way different perspective. We're after this quarantine ends, we do plan to meet each other for the first time. But yeah, hopefully that wasn't a complicated way how we met each other. Hopefully you understood that, and it was kind of like repeating. Yeah, Team Fortress 2, Team Fortress 2.
It's because I kept on getting distracted by stuff in chat.
But did you catch that? Was that followable?
So I'm looking at some stuff in chat. Ghost Stories is a funny story. The studio that made it, they couldn't find anyone to dub it. Or no, that wasn't the case.
They did it
it did really shitty. It did really shitty. The sub did really shitty.
I think I've heard
so
of Ghost Stories.
It out.
Yeah,
it's on your recommendation list on Verve.
Because Ghost Stories. Yeah, because it was so bad. The dub version of the
Ghost Stories. So the sub version is sort of meh. You know, it's sort of a tale as old as time, supernatural ghost bullshit stuff. But the dub, the studio in charge of it gave it to a dubbing studio and said, you can do whatever the hell you want. as long as these plot points exist, as long as this happens and this happens and this happens. A 12-year-old literally fucking calls out a girl for being a whore. Like, literally calls her a slut.
What?
Like, it's hilarious.
What?
The way that they dubbed the show, Marcus, you have no idea. The way they dubbed Ghost Stories is hilarious. It's not a good show, but the dub existing in what should be a serious situation is hilarious. So that's why Ghost Stories is the best dub, and it's nothing else is going to top it. Cowboy Bebop is a really good dub. I can't watch it sub. Cowboy Bebop itself is a classic. I love that show. Yeah, it's bad on purpose. Ghost Stories dub is. Bakano is amazing, and I've been trying to get Marcus to watch that.
What?
Shit. Miria and who's the guy that was always with her? Those two are like my favorites. That's such a good show. Monogatari. That is a huge convoluted series. I've tried getting into it. It's just too mind-boggling for me.
I'm actually learning Japanese just so I could read the Monogatari series. I want to learn Japanese.
Lad
so
Russo's
bad.
dub voice actor is so good.
So bad.
Lad Russo is such a cool character.
That.
It's he's from Bakano.
I want to watch Kelby.
Do it.
But is it? I don't think it's on Verb though.
I'm pretty sure it is. And if it's not, it's really easy to find.
Nope, it's not on there.
Check Netflix.
But is it on Netflix though?
And Netflix doesn't only have Netflix exclusives.
I know.
Or Netflix originals.
Freaking Netflix has Haiku. Hope it does not.
Yeah, Lad Russo is such a fucking.
Apparently, it's supposed to be coming to Netflix eventually because it has a remind me option, which means it's probably going to come to Netflix eventually.
Dude, just look up. Just try. You don't have to try that hard to find Cowboy Bebop. Even if it's not on a quote legit streaming service, you can find it very easy.
Just look up Lad Russo dub on YouTube. He's automatically my top 10 characters of all time because he's a psychopath. Wait, so
He is a genuine psychopath.
Ooh, Lad Russo.
Lad Russo. I don't know. Would that spoil anything? Shark? I can't remember. I'm fairly certain it would. Yeah, I would say maybe don't look up Lad Russo until. Yeah, don't. Oh, it's a 2-minute clip. Yeah. Just watch Bakano when you have a chance, Marcus.
Okay.
Like, push it up on your list of things.
What's your favorite OP? My favorite opening? Probably Haikyuu opening 5, I would want to say.
So
I will play like a 15 clip of it. Pretty sure it's opening 5. Yep, it's opening 5.
there are so many good pieces.
That's definitely like that's definitely probably my number one opening. The opening for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 2, that's in my top 5 openings.
Yeah, part 2 is really good. The first opening is. I don't remember if there's a second opening for part 2. There probably isn't.
Death Parade? I don't know about endings though.
Yeah, as far as openings go,
I really love God of High School and opening and their ending too.
I can't do the God of High School opening.
Why not?
Yeah, it's just too much. The Fire Force opening is really good.
Death Legend is my favorite.
And the ending.
Wait,
yeah, Fire Force opening and ending are both really good.
I love Beastar's opening.
Beastar's opening is phenomenal.
That thing is legendary. I love I love the new animated approach that they took to it. The like get like a doll or whatever and like take like 1,000 pictures of them like
Yeah,
moving motion and
claymation.
stuff. Yeah, claymation exactly. That was very unique and new, and it was beautiful. It was well done. I liked it a lot.
And I love the jazz.
Yes, yes.
Um,
It kind of reminded me of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 2 opening just a little bit, just a little bit.
Cowboy
Number 5 for
Bebop
me.
ending is really good. The blues tune that they play.
It's
I don't know.
from
I don't know the name of it. But that's really good.
Whose name? Shark One Slave's name?
Actually, now that I think of it, on a purely song basis, the Rara's first opening. That one's really good. Yeah, I have seen Helsing. Helsing
Yo,
Ultimate.
fishy
Wait.
on me. How's it going, my
Fishy.
guy? The jazz is OP. True. Have you guys watched Helsing though? No, I tried to find it on Veer, but it wasn't there. Let me try to see if it's on a anime on. It came out in 2001, correct? Helsing.
Helsing Ultimate.
That's
Don't watch the
2006.
original. Yeah, watch
But-
Helsing Ultimate.
Oh, it says Helsing Ultimate 2006 and Helsing 2001. One's
Yeah.
one's TV and one's OVA. Guessing the
2006. Helsing Ultimate.
OVA.
And yeah, Shrek. That's like one of my favorite theories. Isaac.
2006.
Isaac and Miria. Those are like the two best characters.
I've heard Duradura is in the same universe as Bakuna. Really?
Yeah.
Not Ultimate.
Not Ultimate. You don't like Helsing Ultimate? That's like the way to watch it, though. Ultimate is a remake.
The soundtrack is better in 2001. Probably is.
The animation's better in Ultimate.
I mean, I would assume if it's a remake. Like that's a
It's
fair
also a lot
assumption.
more. It's also a lot more faithful to the original. Like
the manga.
Manga, I think. I think there is a manga, right?
Maybe.
That's what I've heard.
I wonder if there's ever been an anime that was just straight up just. I mean, I would assume like I wonder if there's like a big time anime that wasn't like an adaptation of a manga.
Yes.
It just was just straight up anime.
Yes.
What?
Be the Beginning on Netflix is phenomenal. That is mystery, suspense, supernatural. That is so fucking good. I love that show. Be the Beginning.
Oh, okay. Oh shit, this was on my list for like forever, I guess. I already had it on my list on Netflix, just never got around to it. Almost at 1K. Huh, yeah, actually. Hey, Akira, how's it going? Yeah, we're almost at 1K. Holy shit, we're at 908. That is bonkers.
That's right. There, Kaguya, Psychopaths, and Cowboy Bebop. None of them have
Code
manga.
Psychopaths and Cowboy Bebop have no manga? Really now? Sword Art Online is the best. I saw Sword Art Online episode 1. I was at my friend's house. I saw episode 1. I was like, oh my god, I'm really into this. I love this. And then I never continued it. I just forgot all about it.
I'll fight you on that, Novell.
And all 3 are amazing.
I'm kidding, by the way. You can have your own opinion. I'm not a big fan of Sword Art. That's all.
Why? Why? Watch it. I will. You don't have to hold me hostage. Hopefully it's on Veer and I can put it on the watch list. Let me see.
Sword Art Online is okay.
Okay, Sword Art Online found
it. I've seen
there is. Oh my god, that is a lot. Wait, so Was there
So
3 seasons? 4?
I'm not exactly sure how it works. There's Sword Art
There's
Online.
like 7 different tabs, 8
There's
different
Sword Art
tabs.
Online 2, like season 2, and then there's Sword Art Online Alicization, and then there's part 2 of Alicization.
So Netflix? Gotcha.
Yeah.
Alright, I put it on my list. Wait, no, it's playing. Stop it. I didn't mean to make. Okay,
I do
there's 2
think
seasons.
the Gun Gale Online spinoff
Is
is
Alicization
like
out yet? I have
fantastic.
no idea. Yeah, Watch Alicization was by far the best. Dude, my freaking. Yeah, it's about to be crazy. If I ever get through, saying how much grinding that would be.
I am so much hoping that they make a season 2 of Gun Gale Online.
Yeah, still waiting for season 2 of the Gun Gale, if there is. What is it like up for question, or is it like they're not sure if there is gonna be a season 2? Or...
Yeah, I don't know if they've announced it. I don't think so.
You know what's freaking crazy?
Safe. I know how that show ends. I can't watch it.
Have you ever watched Devilman Crybabyville? I have not. My anime list is that I've seen is so unfortunate. That's why we're gonna use this reaction channel to exposing me to all this anime. But I hope I can get the live streaming going, because if I try to edit all my reactions, it's never gonna get done. Cause dude, let me see how many animes do I have in my watch list. 14, 22 that are either I'm watching currently and that I have not started yet. 22. That's crazy. I can't wait for Attack on Titan season 4. Oh, hype for that, man.
Yo, Zally.
I think
we had an entire conversation about One Piece earlier
and yesterday.
Yeah. He has not seen or read One Piece.
Yeah, they told me that how I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna watch that One Piece movie. What is it called? Yeah. So I'm gonna watch that One Piece movie, and then I'm gonna pick up from wherever it ends off and start reading the anime. The manga.
That movie is separate. It's not involved in the actual story.
Damn it.
Just read.
Oh yeah, daily reminder, read One Piece. Of course I will. I already have it ready to go. So I gotta read Beastars, I gotta read. Man, I might as well not one. Yeah. Hold on. You see Beastars. Let me get the manga out. Let's see.
So you need to read Beastars. You need to read One Piece. You need to read Jujutsu Kaisen.
Wait, this is a lot.
Yo, how do I? Okay, this is gonna be another boomer question. How do I link my stupid fucking my anime list?
Username. What's after One Piece?
Beastars, One Piece, Jujutsu Kaisen, JUTSU.
What? Catching up on One Piece. I'm on a 72nd episode. What, out of like a 900? I'll read it. Mao?
Okay.
Wait, Mao is my anime list, right? Right? I'm on like episode 540 something? 540? Out of like how many? Let me see. 540 out of... Oh my god, there's so much.
First though, in that root beer is a 0.
What the fuck?
Because some bastard took my my tag.
I don't even know. There's just so much stuff to go through. I don't even know how many episodes there is. I'm on chapter 930 something. Damn. You guys are grinding on this anime. Slash manga.
Yeah, I'm around there in on
Fuck.
anime. Yeah, I haven't added everything that I have on my anime list yet.
I haven't either. That's a lot.
I've added a few manga on there we haven't really talked about yet. Mostly because there's just so much that I read. I could add several others. Yo, thanks, Chuck.
What happened? Yuko for Despair is my mom. Nice picture, man. I started watching like 3 months ago. Damn. So in 3 months, after 3 months, you got in past 500 episodes. That's some commitment.
That is some commitment. It pulls you in, doesn't it, Zal? No, it just pulls you in. Yo,
I know.
yo, Marcus, why don't we watch his other One Piece video?
Whose other One Piece video?
That Super Eye Patch Wolf I showed you.
Oh.
His 30-minute long one. No, people watch other YouTube videos on stream all the time. How many times have I cried? It's hard to say, but very close to triple digits.
What?
Very close to triple digits.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Don't answer my question.
What do you mean? Don't answer my question with a question.
Why are you dumb?
I was dropped on my head as a kid. That's a fact, by the way.
Wait, what? Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Might explain a few things.
Wait. No, there's no way. They're just saying that just to
No.
you.
I was dropped on my head as a kid.
How do you know? Your parents told you?
Yeah.
They could be doing it just to...
For decades.
Oh, I feel by that information, Salty. I think I've grown up when I saw Naruto and Naruto Shippuden in a month, but can't watch One Piece over a year. Yeah, I went through Naruto. I think my I just... Oh, is it why you should watch slash read One Piece?
Yeah.
But mostly read. Guy says, Goodbye Patch with One Piece videos are gold. I wish he made more. I don't know the guy. I don't know what they made. One we watched yesterday. Yeah, we did watch one yesterday.
If
No?
I were to try
We
and
didn't watch this
explain
one
the
yesterday.
appeal
No,
of
we watched the
long-running
15-minute
shonen
one.
I
storytelling,
know. I said we didn't watch this.
it would be that these are stories designed to go on for a very long time, and so we inevitably spend a much greater amount of time getting to know their worlds and characters.
That's such a nice
over the
transition
course
that you
of which
did
the kind of relationship
between the
we form
openings.
with them inherently changes.
I think
As
I'll go
rather
and
than
watch
being
more
something
One Piece now.
consumed
Bye.
and
Alright.
moved on from,
See you, Zell. Thank
these
you for
are
stopping by.
series
Appreciate
into
it.
our daily routine and often become a constant, gentle, comforting background noise in the
Oh, this is
days that
Undertale
lead
OST.
our lives. And this has been true for me for the vast majority of my life. There's rarely a time I am
See you, Zal.
slowly
Enjoy
working
One
my
Piece.
way through one of these long-running series, the best of which have become some of my favorite stories I've ever experienced. But it's also a style of storytelling that seems inherently detrimental to itself. Even the very best in the industry have succumbed to the pressure of
Bleach have like a
producing
shit ton of
long-run
episodes.
manga. The
Bleach
illusion
had
fatigue of
300
which
some
has
odd
caused
episodes.
even the most
Isn't it coming
monstrously
back or
talented
something?
authors
Yeah,
to either
they're
reduce
animating
their
the
release schedule or
last
suffer
arcs.
a long-term drop in quality.
Damn.
And yet, there is one
Guess I got some
artist
catching up to
who,
do.
despite the intense lifestyle of being a weekly mangaka, still creates his story with the same energy and vigor as he did 2 decades ago, with a series that's still as loved by its fans now as it was at the heights of its popularity. That artist is
I wonder
Ichiro Oda.
how he must
That
feel to
story
see like stuff like
is
that. People
One
dressing
Piece.
up as the characters that he's
The
created,
most notable thing I
like
can
trying
say
to
about One Piece
copy
in the
them from
modern
head to
day
toe
is
on
that
exactly how
it's
they look,
still
including
good.
like
And
putting
sailing
on
the
makeup
Grand
or the
Blue with
extra
Straw
decals on
Hats
their
is
body.
still a blast, with many fans attesting that the current
Yeah,
arc is
Shark.
one of the
That's
best
about
in the
right.
series history.
They had 326
And I'm
episodes,
inclined to
6% of
agree.
which were
But the
filler.
question
46%
is
filler. Jesus,
how?
that's lame.
Yeah.
How does a series stay interesting and relevant after 20 years? And what is it that makes its fans still so loyal to it? And if you've never read One Piece, what could possibly make the
That was
massive
adorable.
commitment of it worthwhile? Well, my dear friends, the day has finally
By the way, if
come
anyone's
for
just
us to
joining, we're
answer
watching this not to
those
steal content.
questions.
We're
So
doing
let's
this to
lower the
get
sails,
inspiration
sail
for
towards
our
the
mini
horizon,
documentaries that we're planning
and
to
talk
do.
about why you should watch /
Yeah,
read
safe. And almost all of
One
that
Piece.
is like right before the last fight of the
The
series.
major advantage
Naruto has
of reading a
40%
manga
filler.
or
There was a lot of
series is that
filters
it
in Naruto.
allows
I was
the author
noticing
to
that. It got
communicate a
annoying.
more
Almost
critically
all
acclaimed
of that
information to the reader.
was in the fourth Great
And while
Ninja
this can
War.
often be to a
Yeah,
reader's
yeah.
detriment, with many artists forced to
More
prioritize
specifically near the
longevity
end.
over quality,
Yeah.
in the right hands it can be used
Very
to
true.
build
I remember
worlds
that.
of immense breadth and scale, ones with
2.5 years of
stories and
filler,
characters that would
everyone.
be completely impossible in a shorter context. And this is the primary strength of Ichiro Oda as a writer. His ability to create and sustain a long-running narrative, and one of the primary ways he does this is by grounding his series in a tangible, believable world. While One Piece is at its heart the story of the Straw Hat Pirates and their quest for the treasure One Piece, it's the detours and locations along the way that make up the primary bulk of One Piece's story. Each new location in the journey of the Straw Hats has its own unique identity, with its own customs, cultures, economy, and inhabitants. And a huge part of the appeal of sailing the Grand Blue with the Straw Hats is uncovering these locations
Hello,
and the
Eduard.
mechanics of how they work. Oda has a way of giving even the most visually outlandish
Ohio
locations a
gozaimasu.
tangible feeling of place and structure. Take, for example, Whole Cake Island from the most recent
happened?
arc. It's
Hey,
a
yo, how's
magical
it going,
land
New
my
where
York.
guys?
every
Sorry, if I'm
object
looking
is
down, I'm on my
alive,
phone.
and the
Got
buildings
some
are
IRL
constructed
stuff to take
perfection.
care of. Sorry about
And
that.
at first, it seems like a kind of Disney-esque paradise, until we find out later how the island became like this. Whole Cake Island is under the control of Big Mom, a massive hulking woman with the power to steal life directly from people and transfer it into everyday objects. A power she's used to transform the
How's it
island
going, my
into
friend?
her
How's
own
your day,
dystopian
morning, night,
underground,
evening going?
where no one can leave and people must sacrifice a segment
Afternoon.
of their lifespan as tax. This setup alone is already a pretty fascinating way to handle a location, but perhaps even more
I do like
impressive is the detail that's gone
the
into
mixture
its creation. If
between
you go to the One
still
Piece wiki,
images
you'll find
showing
years
examples
of
like this, the
information
anime
on
and the
this one
manga.
island alone.
It's like a really good flow,
Detailed
and like he gets a
paragraphs
point
on
across. And
10
it's not even
different
he's like he's just
locations
talking about it.
reported,
Like
including a
as he's talking about it,
4x4
you
breakdown
actually
of
can
Whole
visibly
Cake
see what he's
Central,
talking about, like
the whole
examples.
Big
You know, it's
Mom,
not just there
including
just to talk
detailed
about it. It's like
descriptions
there
of the
because
first floor
it's something
library, the
it's hard to
fourth floor
explain.
room of
Is he
treasure,
does a
and
really
the
good. You can
rooftop
tell like when he's
patio.
editing it,
If
he's
you wanna
editing
know
it
what
with a
the weather is
purpose.
like
You
on
know.
Whole Cake Islands, where and how the residents get their food, or why there are skeletons near the seducing
I
woods,
discovered your channel
all
with
that
a video about
information is there
Haikyuu.
for you to dig out.
Awesome as
In
fuck.
other
Going to watch
words,
others.
Whole
Hey,
Cake
I really
Island has a
appreciate that. Which one
tangible
was it, by the way?
sense
I'm
of
curious.
geography about
I'm
it.
really glad you love my
It
Haikyuu
feels
videos. Those are
real
my
because
favorite videos to
Oda has
make.
taken the time to
I definitely
develop
can't
it.
wait to make more of
And what's
those.
more, this
Appreciate
is just
it.
one of the many examples of the extremely fleshed out, developed locations
That's awesome.
that make up
I love
One
that.
Piece's world.
Thank you
Zou
for
is a
telling me
massive
that.
forest filled with beast people located on the back of a giant elephant, run by a fierce warrior dog during the day and an equally fierce warrior cat during the night. Dressrosa is a giant city with a massive gladiatorial arena inhabited by bizarre toy people, which are all under the heel of a vicious false king. Thriller Bark is a giant haunted ghost ship that literally eats other ships and turns their crew into zombies. And they've all been fleshed out to a similar degree as Whole Cake Island. And it all comes together to create not just the feeling of one singular massive world, but the world.
Almost a little hard to keep track when you like, you know, haven't read the manga or anything.
The same ethos applies to the many characters who populate it. No character in
66 characters.
But rather, each individual one has their own.
Each character has their own name and backstory. It's crazy.
Many of whom have relationships and backstories entirely isolated from our
YouTube promoting your channel, my recommendation, give me support. Hey, much love YouTube. I'm really glad that they're recommending my stuff. I'm super glad you found my channel. You know, I appreciate everybody that finds my channel. That's dope that popped up your recommendation. I love that.
Slices of character information are often revealed through what seem like tiny throwaway lines, only to become far more relevant to the story later on, to the point that I've lost entire afternoons trawling through the One Piece wiki.
Oh my god, imagine a character, you have a small character, and then 400 chapters later it's alright, time to bring him back.
Giant, ever-evolving world that is One Piece.
It's more now, it has more named characters than chapters. The video is a little old. Yeah, it's 2017, but it's still freaking
begs to be dissected and studied.
So
and if you need proof,
it's crazy that this video is so old and still impressive, but to think about it, like this is like 3 years later, and there's even more characters, even more to story. It's been going on for an even longer time.
One Piece podcast, currently on its 473rd episode, which discusses in extreme detail each new chapter, with episodes that regularly last over 2 hours, meaning that even entirely separate from the central narrative of One Piece's story, it's still an utterly fascinating landscape to explore. That isn't to say, however, that the story that takes place in One Piece's world isn't vital to its success. It absolutely is. But perhaps just as important as the story Oda tells is the unique way he tells it. Oda is a master in what we're going to refer to as short-term and long-term storytelling. And to really understand why One Piece has endured over the years like it has,
you guys tell which chapter is a giant island. I want to start reading the manga. Can you answer that, Salty?
Accounts for the moment-to-moment experience of consuming a piece of
Which giant island?
Good a job an author has done in
or like with the giants on it?
Pleasurable to consume. And while I can think of a few manga authors I would consider technically,
I haven't ever read the manga.
Than Oda,
I think Shark would be a much stronger like force than I would be in this topic.
Even then, when I say there are technically stronger illustrators than Oda, that's not to take away from Oda's work as much as it is to highlight what's special about it. Rather than concentrating on intense rendering or meticulous anatomical correctness, Oda's work has a highly organic, expressive quality to it. He's a master at caricature and stylization, often accentuating the proportions and shapes of his characters to extremes for some of the most hilariously goofy but strikingly unique designs in the industry. And yet he's also adept at depicting emotion through his
One Piece arc, not sure what exactly you mean by giant island.
Expressions of the different characters as far as they'll possibly go. Joy, malice, desperation, sadness. He knows exactly how to depict the human face in order to give the reader the clearest possible
Venice, desert, sky island, giant elephant,
what a character is feeling.
Fuck, you guys are educated in this stuff.
They are feeling it. In short, Oda is adept at conveying information through his images. And this carries right through to every aspect of his manga writing, including the unique way he lays out pages.
It's kind of crazy how when someone has a craft, you know, when they're younger and they just start doing it, it's like their best work, and it's so they kind of like dies down, the motivation goes down. But for them to say that this man has been going at it for 20 plus hard years and that he's still bringing out that quality content is super amazing.
But with Oda,
up and off. Good night, guys. Good night. Hey, thanks for tuning in the stream. I really do appreciate it.
Through images alone. Take this page in the city of Zou, for example. At no point does anyone point out that the Beastmen use the fruit of the giant trees as their homes.
Appreciate you stopping by.
You get by taking the time to explore the page for yourself. And yeah, it's a small detail, but that's kind of the point. Oda's pages are packed with these little visual touches, whether it's a small gag taking place in the corner of a crowd scene, the appearance of a semi-obscure character from a previous chapter, or any number of strange, often hilarious one-off character designs.
What the hell?
Oda is an expert at cramming as much visual information
I like how the
into
panels
a page
look.
as possible. And that means
Yeah.
reading and rereading through these
The
chapters
panels look nice and
is often a
organized. I like it.
surprising and rewarding experience. This visual density does sometimes run the risk of becoming
Start to
cluttered,
chapter
especially considering
115.
the amount of text
Damn,
that
Shark
appears
is
at
on
any
it.
time. But what really helps keep this in check
Yeah, like I
is
said,
the
Shark is
command
like
of
the expert here.
mechanics of how to guide a reader's eye around a page of manga. The creation of sequential events from a single image is something we talked about a lot in our Genius of Dragon Ball video, but Oda may be the only author I've ever come across with as solid a grasp of this as Toriyama, and in some cases I'd say even exceeds him. Take this 1.5 page spread for example. We start off on the right with the Mink Men getting angry at Zoro, then Zoro in return getting angry back, then Luffy responding to Zoro, this dog lady adding to Luffy's response, and then an entirely different conversation taking place on the other side of the room. That's 5 sequential events from a single unbroken panel, and this creates the illusion that as our eye travels from right to left here, time is actively moving with it, which makes it feel like this is an actual event unfolding before us, and not just a group of isolated incidents.
How do you even
And
like
if you're
decipher
skeptical of
that?
this,
It's crazy.
just look at how less engaging this scene is if we insert some panel breaks. The flow is lost, and so is that sense that we are observing an actual scene unfolding.
Huh.
Oda has used this technique so often and in such minor situations that it nearly seems like something he's doing habitually. But he also pushes it in ways that I've never really seen before. My personal favorite example
I don't have
of
any
this
proper
being
any platform to
this
watch
depiction of
anime,
One
so I
Piece
watch
Kaido
you know where.
jumping
Oh,
on
I
the
use
Sky
Verve
Islands.
VRV
We get this panel of a silhouette standing on a massive precipice before
and sometimes
looking forward
Netflix.
to the world below. We turn the page or scroll down and we get this beautifully handled piece of visual storytelling. Starting at the top right of the page, we get these 3 panel breaks, which cause our eyes to linger for just a moment, creating the very slight sense of anticipation and distance, before following the trail of Kaido's fall down through the clouds and slamming into the ground in a massive eruption.
And Disney got a
that's even
lawsuit
bigger
against
than
some
the
sites and they're
Atlantic.
closing them down
There
in
is
India.
any number of
Damn.
more generic ways that
It's unfortunate.
Oda depicted Kaido's fall, but doing it this way serves 2 distinct functions. For one,
Gotta
it's
be able
just
to
an
watch your anime,
incredibly
man.
fun page to read, really conveying with images alone the sense of velocity and impact of Kaido's massive body.
Fuck, I hope it
slamming
doesn't seem like
into
we're
the earth.
taking somebody
And
else's
second,
content.
This also serves as Kaido's introduction into the story, and the fact that that impact is so well conveyed and that Kaido survives it so effectively establishes his immense physical strength and stamina, and thus setting him up as the massive threat he's most likely going to become for the Straw Hats later on, and all this from not even half a page. And so whether it's through the drawings themselves or through the actual construction and layout of his manga, there's always a sense that Oda is incredibly engaged with the visual storytelling of his work. And the result is that One Piece is a joy to consume on a page-to-page basis. The simple act of reading One Piece feels good. But it's only when Oda's expertise in short-term storytelling is coupled with his ability to write and sustain a long-running narrative that the true strength of his manga becomes obvious. One Piece is a long-running story, but I think what separates it from so many other stories of this type is that even from its earliest days,
Oh, hello,
it
Garganite.
was always designed
And yeah,
to
he
be
did.
this way. Oda has actually been writing different versions of One
Gargan!
Piece since he was a
Garganite, it's been a freaking minute. How are you doing? Garganite is like low-key an OG. Like when I just started like watching Fire Force, he was here, and even when I was reacting to My Hero Academia, he was here. What's going on, my guy? How's it going? 200 subs. Hell yeah, dude.
child.
Holy
After being
shit.
inspired by the cartoon show Vicky the Viking, he would fill his school notebooks with a story he only referred to as pirate manga. And this pirate manga would eventually evolve into the short romance Dawn, which would eventually evolve into One Piece. So Oda has been thinking of this narrative and world for a very, very long time. Many of even the most recent characters in One Piece have existed in Oda's mind for years. You can go back through his old interviews and see just how far-thinking the story of One Piece actually is. Or even just look back at One Piece's early chapters and see the seeds that Oda has
Sorry, man, I was
planted.
busy.
For
You're
example,
good, my
the
guy.
character Silvers
All that matters
appears
is
in
that
a
you're here
flashback in
now.
Chapter 19, only to actually
Don't worry,
appear
I
in the
never
story and
forgot
become a
about you.
prominent character
Never
later
forgot
on
about
in
you.
Chapter 500.
Dude, look.
And Oda constantly does this, seeding clues throughout the chapters of One Piece for us to discover and theorize over. Hell, I remember reading a blog post from 2015 that correctly predicted everything about Sanji's backstory that was revealed in the current arc, purely by virtue that his wanted poster said alive as opposed to dead or alive. Oda never feels like he's focused on just the next major arc or plot points.
You missed it? Come
Instead,
on. Turn back 30 seconds. What did I miss?
Yeah, turn back 30 seconds.
What, here?
Right here is fine. Start it.
For example, the character Silvers appears in a flashback in Chapter 19, only to actually appear in the story and become a prominent character later on in Chapter 500.
This right here?
And Oda
Look at that.
constantly does
Yeah, I
this.
saw it! Over 400 chapters.
He's mentioned in one panel in chapter 14 in a flashback.
Oh, just one panel?
And then he shows up as an actual character in chapter 500.
Oh, I thought they were just like showing that he was mentioned in chapter 14. I didn't think he was just there for just one panel.
10 years. 10 years of real life between those two.
How do you plan 10 years ahead? How does that even work? He's a genius.
500. And Oda constantly does this, seeding clues throughout the chapters of One Piece for us to discover and theorize.
10 years later,
Hell,
a
I
character that
remember
you
reading
made comes
a
back
blog
again.
post from
That's 10 years.
2015
Yeah, literally 10.
correctly
Like, I wonder.
predicted everything about
I wonder how much planning went into One Piece before he actually started writing it or publishing it.
Sanji's backstory that was revealed in the current arc, purely by virtue that his wanted poster said alive as opposed to dead or alive. Oda never feels like he's focused on just the next major arc or plot points, but instead on the long-running narrative of One Piece as a whole. And that's not even taking into account everything we don't know. As many of the threads as Oda has tied up during One Piece's run, there are so many more that are left tantalizingly open. How is it that Blackbeard is able to utilize two Devil Fruit powers at the same time? What was the gigantic Cthulhu-esque entity that appeared in the fog in the final panels of Thriller Bark? And my personal favourite, why in a nearly 900 chapter story about pirates has not a single character ever worn an eye patch? And of course the biggest of all, what exactly is One Piece? The fact that Oda has so continuously delivered on these long-term plant and payoffs means that it's very easy to believe that these are questions with answers, meaning that there is always an island on the horizon of One Piece's narrative, always a breadcrumb trail to lead you to the next major story, and discovering where these trails go and how intricately they're worked into the series overall makes reading One Piece extremely satisfying on a long-term basis. And so, One Piece is a beautifully entertaining experience in the short term, while also being highly rewarding on an entirely different level in the long term. And it's these two aspects together that explain why so much of One Piece's fan base has remained so loyal to the series over the years, and also a part of why so many people have become so invested in the characters.
Man, I think I have
of the
to
Straw Hat
start
Pirates.
rereading,
But
like
before we
actually
dive
reading
into
it.
what makes Luffy and the
What do you mean
crew so great,
actually reading it? You're
there's
just
a
skimming
little
through it?
misconception I'd like to clear
No, I've
first.
been watching the anime.
I'm for
I think I might have to go back and read it from the chapter 1 all the way up to present. I think I might have to do that now.
I'm for sure gonna start reading it. I mean, being held hostage by the viewers who read it. No, I'm kidding, but I want to read it because I want to read it, especially since we're pouring a lot of time to watch this talented young man, super eye patch wolf's reason for it. If the fact that if there really is that much content and it's that much quality throughout the 20 years that it's been
Dude,
manga, then
do
I
we
think it's
want to
worth the read.
react to One Piece?
I do. Do you react to
Alright.
One Piece? I do. It's worth it. I do.
So guys, a long-running manga series. I'd say every 100 chapters or like every arc. It's like once you finish an arc, make a video with your reactions to it.
Okay. Not a bad idea, because yeah, one episode or one chapter at a time is never gonna. We're never gonna go.
Or maybe like maybe not a reaction, but like an analysis of it, I guess.
Yeah, that could be a thing we could do too. I mean, we could try both, see which one works out better. Nice.
We'll see.
I did read One Piece. It's good. I put Kingdom over though. You put Kingdom over One Piece. The manga. You put Kingdom's manga over One Piece's manga.
And that is the criticism that One
Every arc
Piece
is
has
better.
with character writing.
There
because it
is so
lacks
much
what
in
people
100
are
chapters. I
referring to
bet when you have
as
over 500
character
chapters.
developments. And I think it's important to draw a line here and define the difference between character development and character progression. Character progression can also be referred to as the narrative arc of a character. They start at A and eventually end up at B. And it's a powerful storytelling tool, but not one that is required for good story. Take Cowboy Bebop, for example. There is little to no progression in any of its three central characters. Jet, Spike, and Faye don't learn any life lessons or become better people, and that is kind of the point. But that doesn't mean they aren't well developed. Character development refers to how fleshed out a character is, their history, their goals, their strengths, their weaknesses, what their perspective on the world is, and how they came to view it that way. And while there isn't a great degree of character progression among the Straw Hats, each and every one of them is extremely
a review for every
developed. Each one with
for every
a
10 to
highly
15
developed
episodes.
personality.
I would
From
say
the
every
start,
arc, 10
indifferent
to
Zoro
15
shows up in
episodes.
most situations,
That'd be, I
to
think, too many.
Frankie, Luffy, and Chopper's
Yeah, I
inexhaustible
finished
enthusiasm
600
for
chapters of
World
Kingdom
Bound.
in
Each
600
Straw Hat
chapters
has
in,
their
in
own
2
unique
days.
charm, and each
Yeah, I
one
saw
has
that.
their
I don't
own
know if I
compelling
can
and often
believe that,
heartbreaking
but
histories.
I don't
James
know
Brooks' story
who
with
this
his final
person is,
performance
so
for his
like, holy
crew
shit.
is about the only time I've ever cried while reading a manga. And fuck you, I'll cry whenever I damn well please. And even then, there is
Nice,
character
Salty.
progression.
Fuck you,
It
I'll
just
cry
tends to
whenever I
happen
please.
very slowly. Just look at Usopp's journey from lying coward to Sniper King to actual competent member of the crew. As well written as the Straw Hat Pirates are individually, however, their true appeal only comes through when they're considered as a unit, when considered as the Straw Hat Pirates. And to understand why, we need to first understand what being a pirate in One Piece's world actually means. The choice to become a pirate in One Piece
My friend read
means that
all
you've
Tower of
essentially
God in a
decided to
night, so I
shirk
believe
off the
that.
constraints of
Fuck.
society.
Whoa.
To live outside world
All
law
of Tower
and
of
instead
God?
forging your own path and creating
Fuck.
your own way.
In a night?
And forming a pirate crew means that you found
Dude,
a group of
your friend has
people
good
willing
taste.
to share
We're
in
built
these
different in
values.
a good way.
In other words, you found friends willing to accept you for who you are and who will fight for your way of life. This is the concept of nakama that is so pervasive throughout One Piece, which translates roughly to friend, comrade, or crewmate, or as the One Piece.
I really am pretty interested in seeing that long journey of character development of a character like being at this low and then like being at a higher point that they've ever been in their life that you could even possibly imagine.
Fans have come to consider it someone who is closer than family. And
Damn.
this is the bond shared by Luffy and the rest of the Straw Hats. It's obvious that each one in their own way is both proud and delighted to be part of the crew. They like spending time with each other and exploring the world together, and this is something consistently reinforced by Oda in his many coloured illustrations of the Straw Hats, most of which depict them just hanging out and having a good time. And I love these pages because they really
I read
get
Vinland Saga's
across the
150 chapters in
camaraderie
10
felt
days,
by these
and I was
characters
happy. I didn't
and the
forget
friendship
anything
they
I
share.
enjoyed and got time to analyze.
Each member of the Straw Hats also has their deeper reasons for wanting to be part of the crew.
You guys are
as
maniacs
each
when it comes to
member
reading
has at
and
some point
freaking
lost
reading
someone
mangas
extremely
and watching
close to them.
episodes
And
of
that
anime.
event usually causes
I
them
did
to lose
read
their place within the world,
170
a place they
chapters of
eventually
Beastars
only
in 2 days.
rediscover
I did do
upon
that.
joining the crew. And I think this only
So
furthers
maybe.
the appeal of the Straw Hats.
Those are rookie
They're a group of
numbers. You gotta
friends
bump
who
those
love
rookie
each other
numbers
in a
up.
massive sprawling
Nah,
world, and who
bitch,
value
there's nothing I can do
each
against
other
that.
more than anything. And over the course
You're
of
the
One
final
Piece,
boss
it's
fight in a
inevitable
raid.
to feel
Stop.
drawn into this dynamic yourself.
Those are
Like you
perfect
in some
numbers.
small way part of the crew. And I think this is a primary reason why so many people feel such a strong emotional investment in the familial concept that is the Straw Hat Pirates. But it's also this same emotional investment that Oda leverages in order to create the most dramatic moments of tension and conflict within One Piece's story. While Luffy and Co face many dangers throughout their voyage, nothing ever feels as high stakes as when the unity of the Straw Hats is threatened. There's various points in the journey when, due to either external or internal factors, a member of the crew will decide to leave of their own accord, and these inevitably become some of the most emotionally impactful moments of the entire series. One such example is early on in the fantastic Water 7 arc.
Really
After
fast, but isn't
sustaining
that a good
repeated
idea?
damage over the course of the journey, Luffy decides that it's time to condemn the crew's old ship, the Going Merry, a decision that Usopp takes umbrage with, as up until this point he has been the one maintaining the ship. But it's obvious that his actual real worry is that he too will eventually be left behind by the Straw Hats. Tempers flare and the situation quickly spirals out of control as Usopp declares to the shock of the others that he's decided to leave the Straw Hats, and it culminates in a brutal showdown between Luffy and Usopp to decide which one will take ownership over the Going Merry. It's one of the best fights of the entire series, but what always stays with me about it is the visible effect the encounter has on the rest of the crew, each one visibly shaken by the violent clash of their captain.
Bro, I'm gonna fucking tear up. Fuck.
As nothing is more
I know, I'm
upsetting for
feeling
these
this too.
characters than
Shut
the
up.
breakdown of the
Don't talk about
family they
crying.
all
Don't talk
want
about it.
to be a part of.
See, that right there gets me. That thing of Luffy gets me. I don't even know what the fuck is going on. I'm not even emotionally attached to them. And just that
Nah,
frame
I
right
know
there gets
exactly
me.
what happens here.
It's a beautifully
I'm
set
gonna fucking
episode,
start
and one
bawling
I
like a
really
child.
encourage you to go check out.
A little
It's one
behind
of the
with the
better
Vinland Saga
produced
mark.
episodes of the
I
anime,
laughed while
and even
crying
if you have no
for
interest
5
in
minutes at
consuming the
one of the
rest of
Vinland
One
Saga
Piece,
moments. That was
this
the funniest
is a
thing and
great
so epic.
example of how strong the character writing in the series can actually be. The other major example of how well Oda handles his characters can be seen in how
I'm
he
not
establishes
react,
the
boys. I'm
many
not trying to cry on
villains of One
camera.
Piece's
No, I'm
world.
kidding. If I cry
In
on
the
camera,
same
I
way, he
cry.
can utilize a character's backstory to establish an incredible amount of tragedy
Oh,
and
that back.
sympathy.
Oh my god, that backstory is. That is backstories ever about his baby. And then what happened to his wife, and then what happened. Oh man.
He's equally capable of
That Luffy
utilizing
always
the
cover his
same
eyes,
technique
yeah.
to create a
They do a
palpable,
very good way
justified
of
sense
conveying
of
expressions
fear
and emotions.
danger within a character. My personal favorite example of this being the terrifying Don Quixote do Flamingo. Now, we spent way too much time in the last video going through a character's backstory, and this video is already insanely long, so unfortunately, we don't really have time to go through it. So, moving quickly along, god fucking damn it, okay, I can't help myself here.
Wow.
Don Quixote Don Flamingo was born to the most elite class of family, known only as the World Nobles or Celestial Dragons. A class of people of such wealth and power that they can commit atrocities in public without any fear of legal repercussion. A young Doflamingo greatly valued this elite status until one day his father declared that the family would be abandoning their life of excess and lordship in exchange for living an honest life as regular people, and in doing so disregarded their noble status. A decision they'd come to regret. Banished from the sacred land of Merios, the family began their new life as regular citizens, only to return to their home one night to find it set ablaze. Word had spread to a nearby village about the noble family no longer under government protection, and it brought out the seething, long-term hatred its people felt for the Celestial Dragons. A hatred that took the form of a series of violent assaults against Don Flamingo and his family. Persecuted and driven from their home, the family were forced to take refuge in squalor, eating only garbage to survive. There, their father, now desperate and afraid, contacted the World Nobles in the hopes of returning his terrified family to Merios. But he was met with only scorn, and he and his family were abandoned to the cruel world they had chosen to become a part of. The continuing ordeal slowly took its toll on Doflamingo's mother, who grew more ill with each passing day until eventually her life slipped away. And just as it seems like the remaining family had nothing left to lose, they were once again attacked by the scornful villagers, only this time they were captured, tied to their former burning mansion and tortured. The experience awakened within Doflamingo a great rage, a rage that manifested itself in the form of his Emperor's Haki, which he used to subdue the villagers and save his remaining family. But at this point, Doflamingo was so consumed with the hatred for the people who tormented him, hatred for the celestial dragons that abandoned his family, and even hatred for his own father, whom he blamed for the entire ordeal. This would later result in Doflamingo killing his father and vowing to one day take everything that the celestial dragons have built up and burn it to the ground, his rage manifesting in a twisted grin as he declared war on all of existence. And this is the man that Luffy and the crew must face in the Dressrosa arc. This is the kind of writing that makes so many of the villains from One Piece so compelling, but also gives the eventual conflicts between Luffy and these characters such weight and drama, to the point that I would say I don't actually find the bigger fights in One Piece as well written or choreographed as encounters from other series, but it hardly seems to matter due to what an excellent job Oda has done in framing these encounters in the emotion of their characters. Take the monumental showdown between Luffy and Rob Lucci, for example. What really makes this fight work is less so the tactics or actions of the characters, but more the clashing of the two's diametrically opposed emotions and ideology. Luffy is, of course, the embodiment of adventuring and free spirit, the belief that people should be allowed to pursue their dreams without worry or constraints, and Rob Lucci is the crushing wall of reality that stands in the way of all that. The personification of the faceless
Doflamingo is one of the best villains in all of fiction for me. Really now.
Honestly, yeah.
And this setup lends
He's a
real
great
narrative
villain.
weight to every
It
blow
seems like it has a
encounter.
good character
So
development, and his
Doflamingo is, of course,
backstory
only
is
fair to
tragic enough to be
consider
one of the
some
great
of
ones.
his weaker points. And the biggest by far
What?
is the handling of the anime. I do actually find it more tolerable than most, with some
Don't even question it.
of the action scenes
not
having
going-
some
I'm not
genuinely
going back.
fantastic
This punch,
animation.
though,
But the
is one of the
production
most
does drop
epic
a
moments
lot
ever.
outside these moments.
Can't
and
wait
that
to get
combined
to it
with
eventually.
Truly awful pacing means that it's hard to recommend the anime as anything other than a companion piece to the manga. While Oda is exceptional at creating a wide variety of characters with all manner of shapes and body types, he does draw a lot of his girl characters very, very similar. And while I like sexy
Yeah, it does.
characters in my anime, this is one of the few areas of the series that feels phoned in. In other words, I think Oda has it in him to do better with his fan service. The pacing of One Piece can be sometimes jarring to the point that it's a little frustrating.
I'm going to
It's common
have
for the
some work
focus
to do. Hope you get
shift from
1K
character to character,
today. I
with many
appreciate
fights
that. Thank you
occurring
for stopping by. I really
simultaneously.
do hope I hit
And while
1K
this
too.
sometimes
I wasn't
creates a great
expecting
sense
to
of spectacle and
get
chaos,
this far this
it
soon,
can
but I really
also
appreciate
kill the
support.
momentum of a particular
Do what you gotta do
encounter,
with work.
cutting away
It's
just
sick.
as things are getting
Huh?
Look.
heated. And again, this is a
Imagine
problem
some person
way
creates a
worse in
virus
the
and the
anime.
person gets
The
punched
biggest
so hard
barrier
he
to
gets knocked
entry, however,
10
has to
meters.
be its
Jesus.
extreme length. Anyone new to
I'm
the series
dying
could
from a
spend months and
concussion,
even
maybe.
years trying to catch up on it, and wait many more for its eventual conclusion. But I think, in a way, this is also the series' biggest strength. When I think of what I love about One Piece and what keeps me coming
Yeah,
back,
that punch is so
it
fucking good.
isn't the eventual promise of finding out what One Piece is or the conclusion to arcs that I know are most likely dozens of chapters away, but rather it's just the opportunity to return to this world and spend more time with these characters. To see them fight and struggle and chase their dreams, and in turn see how the world's many moving parts react to them. This is the kind of story that could only be told over years. One carefully built over hundreds and hundreds of chapters, where each corner of its world feels realized and yet where each horizon still brims with potential. And if you're new to One Piece, this is the reason I think it's still a commitment so worth making. As it's a story
You hear that?
to
It's
get
a commitment
lost,
worth making, boys.
to grow up alongside, and one with worlds and characters that will stay with you for years to come. And this, friends, is the best reason I can think of why you should watch / read One Piece.
Is there still more?
Friends, I want to thank you.
I just paid. That was one hell of a video.
Patronus.
That man is absolutely insane. Definitely good inspiration and someone to definitely take note from for these type of videos.
Yeah.
That's the I understand. I just watched this video and spending the time to and get inspiration from. I'm really excited for this.
Bro, 921 subs.
Tired.
Yeah, I'm really tired too.
I'm freaking. Oh,
I am.
ugh. I'm 100.
It's 420, guys. Smoke them if you got them.
No, I'm smoking. Salty. Drained.
Yeah.
Come on, boys. Only 1 p.m. It is 3:20 in the morning.
Hey, Garganoid. It's 420 in my area. 4:20 a.m. I'm gonna smack. I'm gonna smack somebody upside the head, bro.
Smack you upside the head.
You know, go ahead.
The fuck? Fire Force was really yesterday? You know, maybe feel like it. Dude, my days are so messed up with all this. It's incredible. There's a really good comment by hacking me. I'm like, I'm tired. I don't even feel like responding to it. Like, I want to respond to it. I'm like, yes, we live near each other. 20 packs. Maybe you guys do. Who knows?
Who knows?
You present? Ooh. You're up in the house. What are your plans for today?
Sleep. And then I don't know after that.
My plan is probably sleep. Maybe work on some. Has us lively now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure because because we had a lot of people have to go to work, so people fell asleep and stuff.
Yeah, people just going off and doing their life.
Yeah, we're definitely not staying up as late as last time. Because last time we stayed up to 7 his time and 6 my time, 6:20 my time, and I'm not trying to bust that off again. That's a
So if we
commitment I
do,
have.
if we do decide to do a stream tomorrow, it'll probably be about maybe what we're gonna do for 1K subs.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure. It's not really guaranteed, but hopefully we'll have something planned. Something I'm able to help with, at least. I'm
freaking drained. This is no, stop yawning.
I'm in the snore zone, bro.
Yeah.
I think I want to go snore.
It will probably be at a different time. No,
Alright, go.
we at a sooner time.
I'll go to bed. Sorry I couldn't Skype tonight, but that's alright. Yo, yo, what up, dog?
What?
Yo, just okay. So, guys, if you walk up to somebody on the street, just say "up, dog." Just say up
No,
dog,
no,
and then they'll
don't do it,
say,
no.
"What's up, dog?" And then you just say, "Got him," and then like maybe there's some chuckles. I don't know. I think it's pretty funny. I would do it when I go outside tomorrow. I'm gonna go outside tomorrow. I'm gonna say up dog, and someone's gonna be like, "What's up, dog?" And I'm gonna be like, "Hey, I gotcha," and then we're all just gonna chuckle and have. Oh wait,
What's wrong with you?
how cringy would it be if I said shark off stage at the end of my video? No, I don't know. I think that could work. Anyway, Shark, next time you go outside
No,
and you
don't
see
you
someone on the
dare.
street,
No,
just
no.
tell them,
Shut
up,
up.
dog, yo, and then they'll be like, what's up,
Okay.
dog, yo, and then they're going to be like, oh, you got him.
I hate you.
Ooh. And then everyone's going to laugh, and we're all going to slap skin, high fives all around.
I'm glad it doesn't work in EU. Probably gotta move to EU.
Yo,
Why are you still talking?
I'm gonna move over to California, Marcus. I'm gonna bother you every day. I'm gonna knock on your door and I'm just gonna be like, up dog, bro. And then you're gonna be like, what's up, dog?
No,
and then
I'm gonna throw
I'm gonna laugh at you and you're gonna cry and I'm gonna be like, what are you doing? Crying. Baby piss baby,
I don't
piss
even have a
boy.
basement. I'll figure it out.
Yo, you guys know Marcus cries when people say up dog to him. He can't stand it.
Why are you being
Yo.
so annoying right now? Oh my god.
Because I'm very tired and I am sleep deprived, and I'm just gonna keep on going until you end the stream. So, yo
Good
guys,
night,
what's
big
up?
boys. Jesus
up dog,
Christ.
guys. Yeah, what's